Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Happy holidays. Glad you're with us tonight. So 3 big hours live from Los Angeles coming your way and an incredible night ahead of us. We've got so many exciting things. And here's the great news. If you missed out on yesterday, we had a very special day yesterday. Yesterday, if you don't know, was the official 6-year anniversary of having Blue Wing Block Ds here exclusively at TVON. So we know that being a busy time of year and a busy Wednesday night that you may have missed, we wanted to still, I'm going to carry through a couple of extra special values that we have for you tonight. So if you missed out and you want a really, really unbelievable value on some Blue Wing Block D, we got you covered tonight. So that's going to be coming up. We do have some, not maybe as many as we had last night because everything we put up pretty much gone, but there are some special pieces we didn't get a chance to show you. Some of the vault pieces that we're really excited about. So some bigger, and we've got some smaller as well. What's really exciting is that a size that we've rarely seen in Blue Wing Block D is actually here in a fancier cut. We've got a 2-carat 60 in an Asher cut tonight. So that is very important because I know we haven't seen too many of this style. It's going to be in our famous bridge mounting, and we've got that coming up. So a really affordable way to get you a Blue Wing Block D if you don't have one, or if maybe you're thinking about a gifting idea for somebody. Maybe not for Christmas. We're getting pretty close, but it is something that can be out to you shortly thereafter. And then we also have, how about this for some earrings? We've been seeing hoops a lot. We love our hoop earrings. We love the inside out style, but I'm going to, believe it or not, be able to upgrade you tonight in the way of hoops. We have a very special pair that I have not seen us present in years. It has been literally years. And so we're going to bring you something with princess cuts and rounds. We don't see that very often. And so it's coming up, very sophisticated, really high end. Let me tell you, it's kind of the peak of all real beautiful elegance when it comes to a hoop earring, and big wide style for you as well with a 2-carat diamond weight. So we're going to see those as well, and nothing like mixing and matching fancy cuts and diamonds to bring you something elevated. We also do have, though, something very special in some rubies and some diamonds by the yard. Now, how about we upgrade that as well? You're thinking, what could be upgraded beyond a station style in diamonds like VS diamonds like we bring? Well, actually, I've got the pink diamond variety. So it's our pink diamonds by the yard. So we've got specialty pieces, and then maybe my most favorite of the night here tonight is actually our Diaspore. It is a color changing variety. You know, there are two. There are two sources of Diaspore. They're completely different. One is going to be our one source color change material, the real pinnacle when it comes to rarity. And the other is a pink material out of Afghanistan. Well, we're going to bring you the Diaspore out of Turkey, which is a really, really special, phenomenal stone. So that's coming up, as well as many, many, many other fantastic pieces. So let me know if they have any requests as well. Speaking of requests, Tammy wanted to see something again from last night. Tammy, whenever you're ready, we've got you the emerald gents ring for a second look. Speaking of gents jewelry, I also have a couple of new gents pieces tonight. What are we? We got the really special cashmere that's certified by GIA. It's a cashmere purple sapphire, and then we have an imperial. So 2 of the rare stones you could ever get your hands on in gents rings, and I always like to point those out quickly because you know we don't have as many gents rings as we do have ladies rings. So great styles ahead. Let's start the night with some opal, and again, get ready for a fantastic show. It always is. We party, and this is really, being the festive time of year it is, excited to bring you even better values than you're used to seeing, even on an ordinary basis. We're going to start here with a fantastic opal that is going to be, again, a really important piece that has all the different colors of the rainbow all together and at all at one time. So you're not waiting to see it move to see a different array of colors. It's all the colors all at once. And that is really part of that great pattern. We're seeing that great confetti-like look in the pattern of colors. It's 1126065, and it's set in platinum. We're excited to see that. So platinum, it's a really kind of turquoisey blue base color to it, which is kind of exciting. And then you get that platinum setting, a 3-carat 55 on the opal itself, and also 13 points in diamonds. We kept that more simple, put 3 diamonds on each side for you, and a really good look. So natural all the way through and through. Lightning Ridge black opal. We all know how rare and how specialty those are. Thrilled to bring it to you. Great value coming. Only one as usual. That's always the case with most of our jewelry, but also always the case with an opal. So really beautiful colors here. And this is, again, in the harshest of lights. Get ready for an even bigger, better dose of color. When you see it at home, that's what it looks like from a distance away. So you can start to see a little bit more of those beautiful brights. But I just love the base color being as turquoisey blue-green as it is. And it's going to be, of course, well, staying as is in the platinum, but we'll size it for you. So no issue there. Are you ready for great value? We always start with something magnificent. It is happening right now. We're thrilled to have you with us. Again, if you're not yet registered, I would probably recommend doing that even before you see the piece you love, because when we are as limited as we are, usually one of kinds, they are going sometimes before you you even have a chance to get on the phone line. So that registration process, if it's not complete, you might find yourself missing out on items. So we never want that to happen. I know with one of a kinds, it's a little heartbreaking. It can be Heartbreak City when you miss out on something that you really wanted, that you know is the greatest value you'll ever see. This one's going to be a mega value at that. $29.99 should be priced. We got a better value coming your way. It's not even going to be close to even $3,000, $2,000, or $1,000. We're going to make it $9.99, and then we do have a Scapolite tonight. I have one new one. Remember I told you we had everything made up? I showed you everything we had made up as of yesterday. Well, I've got a new stone that was not here in a piece of jewelry as of just a few hours ago. Now it is completely just as fresh off the factory floor as you can get. So really excited about our new Scapolite, and it's one of those radiant cuts, which I know is in demand. And then we have our best of Imperial and our best of Alexandrite and our best of Paraíba. It's got, again, really that time of year when I think we look for, you know, we're thinking about putting on our best when it comes to going out to that great festive occasion. We think about seeing our best people in our life, right? It really is a time of year when we bring it. And so we're going to do exactly the same thing here with our jewelry. So $9.99 if you like the opal, let me know. And that is a one only. Now let's just get to it. This is one of the rock stars of the gem world. Having seen a lot of Scapolite in my day, you know, in my many, many decades, it's just absolutely incredible to see this color play, because this is a little different than, even, we know it's a rare stone to begin with, but this is one of those vibrant, rich, saturated purples. It's like, think of like vivid violet tones that you're getting here in one of the rare and one of the larger. And this has that same firework type cut. It's not a typical radiant. It's got a little bit extra. $64.98 is the item number here. So we're really encouraging you to get on the phone lines early, because I know how popular our Scapolites have been, especially this cut. Only had one other before that was matching this cut, and oh, was it popular, but it was much smaller. Well, this is a 355. So very important to consider there that that's one of the bigger ones we've had all the way around. So you're getting all 14 karat gold, the 355 private collection. That's why these are trickling out here. We are giving them a huge, huge holiday showcase here, if you will. And we're really excited to bring it to you in that great radiant cut, kind of a fancy radiant. Again, it's not the typical radiant. It's got even more fire to it. Then one of the greatest mountings that I wish we could see more often, the truth is, it's not a lot of stones that fit into this mounting. And so you've got a little bit of an Art Deco style, complete with 93 points in diamonds that are all pave, but they go all the way around the stone for the first halo, and then they do this great graduated stack style in a staircase design down the side. So looking fabulous, white gold or yellow gold or rose gold, you get to decide. So really important. And do you know this is actually a name that Scapolite comes from a Greek term, actually, and that means stone in Greek. So that's where, again, they talk about, you know, really interesting, you know, origins. I love seeing the origins of stones that sometimes, you know, if it's a little lesser known, something that kind of to keep in mind here. And the history of it is, it's always rare in a purple color, but usually purple is very light, very lavender, very, very, very light and pale. This is the rock star of Scapolite, trust me when I tell you, because it's absolutely vibrant and neon. That's not something you get all the time with these Scapolites, and we love the purple colors in any variety, but this one's very special. Take a look at it. We're going to show you on the hand. This is also, I don't know what's going on here, but this seems way too affordable, even just in comparison with the Scapolites we've had in the last couple of days. So I would be ready to go here, because I'm really proud of this price tag. It's supposed to be $69.99. I'm loving that for this size, but we're going to do a lot better. And this one, and hey, Tracy, hey, good evening. Welcome to our show. Glad you're with us. Look at this. And you guys ready to see it? Uh-oh, it's a tiny size right now. Oh, no. Well, let's just try it on here for the moment, and then I'm actually going to just hover it above the ring finger, because that's really where it belongs. And now you can really see it move in this lower lighting and see it from further away. Notice that great cutting. Stay right there, Tone. So what I'm going to do is show it right on over here. If it was a half a size bigger, I'd probably be able to put that on. But being the size 5 that it is, I'm a little short of that. So here we go. And that's going to be, you know what, better value. And look at the size of that ring. And I love that it's diamond side to side. So you never have any kind of like plain gold band showing. It's all about the diamonds as we show it again up close. And no, it is not going to be $69.99. Best part of all, we take it lower, we make it better. And this is truly the best value I've had on Scapolites. And listen, they would not be going as quickly as they are if they weren't great values. That's the thing. They're all great values. They would never be going at the pace they were. So come on in, because this one I think is the best we've seen thus far of all. And that means we got to take it lower than even half that price at $35, or even down to $3,000 would be a nice discount. We're going to go lower and make it actually, you know what, skip over even $29.99. Let's give this the value of a lifetime. And then, yes, we're going to see a lot of important museum pieces, some of which can be out to you in time. If it's as simple as sizing it for you and getting it straight out to you, let me know, just simple as that. But let's take this even lower than $2,500, shall we? And if you need a rare stone, let's face it, most of us have a lot of gems. We have a lot of jewelry in our collections. We're looking for that unusual, that unique, that next step up, that piece of what don't I have already? What is going to rock my current collection? Well, this would be it. Really important, and not even $25 or $24.99. I'm so thrilled we have this because it's just super rare. And it's not going to be even $24.99. Let's send it on out of here. It's going to be only $19.99. Best value we've had on Scapolite by far. And there it is. So, and hey, Michael, happy holidays to you as well. I will share that with our whole TVON team. Thank you very much for your kind words. I appreciate that. Good to have you with us. And then, oh, and hey, Jamie. Jamie's with us as well. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jamie. Jamie always loving. Jamie is a man who appreciates a good manicure. And I love that. Some guys in my life don't even care. They just are completely oblivious to the whole nail game. But Jamie L is like, I appreciate the good nail game going on. I like that. So Jamie, kudos to you. All right, so $19.99 our Scapolite. Thank you guys. And very nice. And then we have a really special Imperial. I was just getting some requests on Imperial. We have some good ones. And again, Tammy, when you're ready, we got your Gents Emerald. We showed it a couple times last night. Tammy wanted one more look at that one. And don't forget about our opal that we started the show with. Plus, we got some really good clearance wheels, too. It's not just about high-end museum. Yeah, we're going to make the high-end museum really affordable. Will, was that just a welcome back call? You seemed a little chummy there. Will's back in the house. What's going on over there?
Just asking about a Passover.
About what?
Checking about a Passover.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Passover. I'm like, that's not even close to, okay. We're not there yet. All right, so we got Hanukkah first. All right, so anyway, good. Well, good. Who was checking in? Thank you. You know what, guys? I'm going to flash one of these Tanzanites that I don't know where this was hiding last night. I didn't even see this last night. And because you know that if I saw this, I would have shown this probably, it's one of those that just kind of got tucked in with a couple diamond rings and I wasn't even looking at it in regards to Tanzanite. Is that not one of the most special blue wings ever? So blue and purple, see how I like to show also Tanzanite with Scapolite so you can understand that there's a very different color that you get with this premium Scapolite than you do even with Tanzanite or with amethyst or with purple sapphire. It's a very different look, and that cutting is everything. And if anybody is looking for an Imperial, I have one of the most, I know we bring beautiful Imperials all the time, so that's not really newsworthy. But then I look at a stone like this, and just to flash what we've got from the museum, there is the super fine. Honestly, it's this, I'm having a tough time even describing it because there's something about this that doesn't even look like the Imperials we usually bring, which have a lot of usually pinky color. This is that really intense pink and golden, but it's truly like they are blended to perfection where it's like you don't see one color over the other. It really is not just gold and orange, and it's not just yellow, and it's not just pink. It's really the blend of. So if you're looking for the ultimate in Imperial, that 488 would be one to consider for sure. So just wanted to flash that in case anybody's looking for a really exceptional Imperial topaz. Plus we have Alexandrite tonight, a couple of great rings for the gals on the Alexandrite front. I have two, and one's actually GIA certified, and then of course we've got that Cashmere. So a lot of GIA certs have come out to play, but that's our 488 Imperial. Just thought we'd flash some of the museum pieces here for you so you can get a real good sense of the styles we're going to bring. Plus this is our Scapolite for $19.99. That's still here with that great color and that really special cutting. Now, there is something very important here that we're going to get to in the first hour. It's that pink diamonds by the yard, only because it is so limited. It's been limited edition since the beginning, but we're going to bring it in about 15 minutes. And also, here are the hoops that I promise you, even though we've been seeing hoops like crazy, you've not seen this hoop in a long, long time. I bet you have a lot of viewers who are brand new since we last presented them. That is a hoop earring that you are sure to enjoy, and it's an oval shape, but look at how that brings all that triple row to life. Just a really nice, substantial, heavy style of hoop that is here for you. So that's going to be also coming up in the show. But before we do that, I had a whole assortment of rings, and I thought, well, we could show these one by one by one by one and give you a great little flash deal here, because I know it's early and we're still all having a hard time adjusting, myself included. You know, I'm really struggling to adjust this new schedule. I know it's pretty early for some. So here we are with our great new schedule that is taken off that allows us to start a couple hours earlier. Hopefully makes it a little easier on our East Coasters. Poor West Coasters, they never see the show anymore. But who cares about those West Coasters, right? But we've got 4238 coming up. Trust me, they're in traffic from here on out. All the way till way past the show's over. But this is our Carat 56 Mandarin, and we're so thrilled to bring you some big values because, you know, given that we still are all adapting to a newer schedule, it's kind of fun to bring you some new and exciting pieces that are going to be really designer and really great values just to really blow some pieces out right here in the beginning. This is 4238. So wanted to make sure you're aware this is one of those designer styles that we love in the Mandarin garnet, but it's got this ribbon design. And yes, I know we're thinking, well, that looks very holiday, but really, I think that it's got that festive look. I think if it were maybe red or green stones, I think it might look a little more holiday centric, but this really is just that beautiful, pretty, feminine bow. There's a great big designer that we all know that really does a lot of bow designs in jewelry every day, but rarely do they offer color stones with it. It's usually just diamonds. I say just diamonds, right? And those are $28,000, $30,000 rings. But this is where you're getting the solid gold. A Carat 56 is the Mandarin. It looks like it's in motion. It looks like it could swing back and forth, when in actuality, it's a pear shape that's off to one side to give it that look. But this is not a charm ring, so it's not going to have that articulation and movement. It's all going to be a stationary style. Let me show it on the hand so we can show you what it looks like, because I think that's a better perspective to really understand the design elements. Now, the bow is dimensional. It sits up off the hand, so you've got this really pretty asymmetry. See the double loops over here and the triple kind of tails to the bow over here. Then you've got your big Mandarin. It's a good size. And then also 61 points in diamonds as well. All VS stones rocking from side to side, including in the band itself. And we have an incredible value at $49.99, but that comes on down. So one quick ring, great value here, and the Mandarins are very pricey. You've probably heard it's one of those that's on track with Paraibas. There's no relation to each other, but except for the fact they're both really young gems. And yet both share that amazing trait where, for being discoveries that were only really about, what, 35 years ago, that still doesn't mean that we have a lot of quantity left. As a matter of fact, both are extinct entirely, and both had more than one source. But out of those couple sources, they're all completely gone. So the hopes of getting more Paraibas or more Mandarin, well, those hopes are gone. It's over with, and that's a big reason why, when you have supply and demand working as it does, that's a big reason why we're seeing the elevated price points that we're seeing on these two stones. So it's, again, sharing a lot of commonality with the Paraibas, but we don't see them very affordable like this very often. And I'm not talking $49.99, but instead where we're taking it to bring it further down to give you the value, which of course is going to be in white, yellow, or rose gold, completely and truly up to you. But it is not going to be anywhere close to even $4,000, $3,000, or $2,000. And that's a lot of workmanship going into one designer ring. We're going to make it even more affordable. That's really the, that is always the goal. And certainly it is achieved in every way here, maybe beyond what you would even expect or ever really dream of, because it's not even $2,000 or $19.99. And when you're talking about, again, Mandarins, they're cool because they're probably one of those stones that you may not be super familiar with or have already, but also, isn't it nice to have a mounting that you may not have, something that gives you a little unexpected? And it's maybe it's going to be that idea, which, you know, new year beginning, something where you want to really expand your horizons a little bit, step outside the box a little bit, take a few more fashion risks, and jewelry is a great way to do that, especially with exotic stones like this is, and it's not even $1,000 for the ring. So now I think we see, if it's $9.99, you're getting that Carat 56 Mandarin for a really special opportunity, and of course, only the one. So when that's gone, and make sure you grab it quickly because that pear shape is bright and clean. I do want to just kind of tilt it up here so you can see really directly into that stone, because again, it's set at that angle to give it that look as if it's in moving or in movement in itself. And then there's that beautiful bow design where bigger diamonds and smaller diamonds creating this very dimensional kind of look here. So that'll be $9.99, one of our more affordable ideas of the entire show tonight. And then we do have a Diaspore piece. It's a trillion. Oh, the power of a trillion cut. And if you've never experienced, or maybe it's not, usually it's not even one that people think of because it's so scarce. You rarely see it available. Wait till you see the Diaspore. I'm going to give you a flash on the hand here of what this is. It is the Diaspore that changes color, the super ultra rare, the one source stone. You can already see flecks of pink happening in that gorgeous trillion. That's going to be coming up, and don't miss it because that's going to be a big top of the hour for you. And don't forget our 3 big diamond pieces that are all diamond rings that, I kid you not, look like you have on 10 or 15 or 20 carat diamonds. And I mean solitaires on your hand. These are always world famous, but here's the deal. A lot of people know these rings well. Some of you may be new since we've last presented them. They are a trio of rings that give you the look like you're wearing, I don't know, 20 carats, maybe a 15 karat, maybe a 25 karat round here, but done in our VS diamonds. Whereas, I don't know about you, but a lot of people are not going to be able to just go out and buy a really high quality 20 karat diamond. So this is the way you get that look, and we have achieved a great value, so get ready because that's going to be coming up, and all three, two of the three are going to be over 2 carats in diamonds. There's some of our famous designs, but here's the problem. It's not really a problem tonight because we're giving you one last hurrah at the very, very lowest price on those to make that happen for you. So that's going to be, if you've ever wanted those or you're just intrigued by what you're seeing, get ready because there's a huge value coming your way tonight on those diamond rings for the last time at this price tag. So we're really excited about that too. All right, coming up, how about a big ruby? Anybody want the most fantastic, gorgeous color? We're talking bright, clean, amazing clarity, and welcome into a big Thursday night. We're so glad you're with us. We're less than a week away. And this is such a special ruby here. And what do you think about that? Could be out to you right away. Could probably get that all sized and ready to go for you in a hurry. So 112-6840. Nothing like getting a ruby for the holidays when it's one of the most important stones you can ever own. This is one of our best, and the blue is just so trademark here, really distinctive. It's got more blue than any other individual ruby we have here, and we deal nothing other than Burma. So it's really, truly the best of the best. It's a carat 11. So you've got maybe your number one here. It's ones across the board. Platinum setting, 111. So maybe that's all just working just as it should here. Number one piece, number one ruby, great clarity and color, but there are a lot of rubies here that are $7,000 and $8,000, $9,000. This one is not going to be. We've got a huge discount for you for the end of the year. 84 points in diamonds. It has the big rounds right down the middle. They reach and they'll intersect with the big halo also in, actually, did you notice? It's actually some fancy cuts in that halo. Usually we see rounds in the halo. This is actually the marquise cuts. Then you have the baguettes. So 3 different cuts in diamonds, making that 84 points happen all the way around it. Almost gives it a floral-like halo, and I don't mean overly floral. I just mean different than the basic, really setting it up the way it should be. We're going to show you here on the hand because this is such a pretty ring, and yet watch the clarity even from a distance away because that still brings, there it is. Even, it's one thing to blast light through it, and when you're up close and personal and really got the lights trained on it, but when you're looking at it from a distance away when it's on the hand, so there is a backdrop to the ruby and yet it's still that clean, that tells you everything you need to know about this Burma. It is a beautiful masterpiece of Mother Nature, and it's a one only as well. And it's not going to be anywhere close to $79.99 like where it started, and that makes sense. That's where most of our private collection higher end rubies go, is that $7,000 or $8,000 range and up. I mean, they go upwards from there. They really reach some of the highest levels in jewelry that we have for you, so keep that in mind. But if you'd like this one, it's not even $79.99. Got to call us quickly. Not going to last here. We've got a brand new markdown. We're seeing all the one-of-a-kinds crash down to their lowest price so that, remember, we still have, I know we get caught up in the fact it's holiday shopping season and it's all about, the big holidays coming up next Wednesday, but also the fact that it's the end of the year, and that means for us, we're moving out jewelry. We're moving out inventory like crazy, trying to move every single piece of jewelry we have before January 1st of 2025. So that's going to really account for some of the big values you're seeing here, and not even a $79,000 or $4,000 price tag. Nor is it going to be $4 or $3 or even $29.99, and we're just looking at one of our best here. And you know rubies, and if I've taught you anything over the years about great rubies, and I've been so blessed, I've had mostly Burma, so I don't have to talk about the Mozambique stones that are ever so prevalent, and I don't have to talk about the Thai stones or all those different sources from all over the world that give you opacity and burgundies. It's always about Burma. And yet, to really pinpoint that awesome quality of this stone should be speaking volumes, and it's not even $29.99. It's for one caller. Who's going to get it? We don't know, but you got to be first on the phone lines. Remember, we don't have quantity on really anything tonight. It is a lot of one-onlys as usual, and it's going to be less than $2,500. We'll make it $24.99 for a total crystalline gem ruby right there, the king of all gems that really deserves the crown around here. So really, truly one of our very best in all the inventory. And we've got Alexandrites here, and blue zircons are here, and you name it, we can bring out the biggest pendants. Now, I did have the 40 karat Tanzanite last night. I know that was a little bit, a little bit higher than some of us want to be. I did bring out the 29 karat Tanzanite tonight, which actually is the round that is so fantastic, and it's been marked down quite a bit too. So we do have, if you haven't seen it, here it is, because as we celebrate the anniversary of 6 years of bringing the Blue Wing Block Ds, we are also saying goodbye to these at the end of the year. If there is anything left, which is highly doubtful, but if there is, wouldn't this one be a lovely piece to get in a museum? Or would you like to have the museum piece instead? Because there's a brand new markdown on our 2926. It's 111-8559. This is the ultimate 30 karat stone in the round in the Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. Has the large diamond bail. I mean, think about that. That diamond is worth a fortune on its own because it alone is an 86 pointer. Then you have 231. Do you see those at the bottom there? Those are fancy cuts. Those are the baguettes and the kite cuts. All of his fancy cuts, that accounts right there for 231. And then the halo around the stone is another 97 points. So you're talking about one of the biggest diamond weights we have in a pendant ever all time, because you're getting that, basically it's, you know, right around 4 carats in diamonds, and yet this is that extraordinary opportunity to get you something special around your 29 karat, and yet we're still making a great value just on the Tanzanite alone. So one of our best pendants. Just want to show it in case you were thinking about that heart shape from last night, because that heart shape was, you know, still a little more being 40 karat. Well, this one's going to be 2 inches tall, and that's top to bottom. Let me show it on the neckline for you as well, so you can see what it looks like from a different angle and really start to appreciate how large a piece this is going to be. So that's what it looks like when it's on the neckline, and how beautiful is that to get something, I mean, maybe not your everyday piece, right? But certainly one of the most opulent we've ever brought, and just an incredible detail and workmanship in the design. And then of course we'll show it up close to you, because this one is surprisingly affordable for what this is. So it's time to get on the phone lines, grab it quickly. We'll probably have to zoom back, and this will never stay, that's all articulated, so that will probably not stay upright until I actually prop it up here. But just look, I mean, we just had a very large piece, and look at how much further we got to zoom back for this one to just come into play. I'll prop up those diamonds that are almost like your diamond skirt at the base, and there you can see all that 231. That's all right here on the right side. So that's where your 231 and the kite cuts come in. There's 4 kite cuts and a rhombus, and then you've got the rounds, and then of course the 86 point round in the bail. So all that, one great finished piece in 18 karat gold. And for the anniversary, well, we're bringing a few of these important pieces down substantially. And when it's a percentage-based sale like we've been doing, we've been taking the $49,999, we cut it actually more than half off. So instead of just saying $25,000 be done, we've actually taken it much lower here tonight to get you this value. So if you'd like to have it, this is the one and one alone. All the diamonds are still VS. This is an extraordinary piece, that's for sure. And every one of those diamonds VS. Again, this is designed to sit on your neckline. So I'm just holding it so you can see all the details it has here and really get a sense of those important diamonds, because a lot of those diamonds, especially the ones on the right side there, they could cost you $25,000 somewhere else just alone. And now we're talking about this massive Tanzanite, all of this workmanship, and the piece is less than $25,000 tonight. And make sure you have a chance to get it for yourself and try it, see what it's all about. Here it is again from a distance away, so you can see the 2 inches strong. This is going to give you, but it's under $20,000 for the first time. It's $19,999 if you'd like to get it. So just a reminder, that is really, again, a little continuation of our anniversary, since I didn't have time to get to every single one last night. That is where we've got a couple of great examples of what we can do in bigger blue wings and smaller. Again, we've got a major 2 carat 60 coming up in an Asher cut later. So plenty of options when it comes to all the Tanzanites that we're going to see tonight. How about this? Let's put up a really cool piece, a really good Morganite pendant, and we'll see who's out there, okay? We're going to do a little special kind of something here to see who all we have ready to shop on this big Thursday night. Here it is. It's item number 112-6946. Don't mean to scare you away with the bigger pieces, but I love to show you the best of the best the world over, and pieces that museums would love to have. But truth is, you've got first shot at them before even the museums can put them on display, or people have to pay good money to go see them for a couple of seconds. You can wear them and own them. Now, here's our Morganite. This is going to be 112-6946. And let's just see what happens. It's a very big piece. It's a 284 cushion cut. This is that true pink. It is a diamond pink color, and I really want to make sure we're broadcasting today and make sure we got everyone out there ready to go. I know these first hours of, you know, this brand new schedule is kind of, again, it's a little more of a truly VIP experience, because not everybody's ready here to shop on this evening. But this is our 284 with 16 points in diamonds. But if I ask for nothing to start an auction, and we go up in $100 increments and see where it goes. Well, that's what you got to do sometimes when you're 6 days away from Christmas to still move some jewelry. So let's take our $29.99 pendant, as I can show you right here. There's the piece, there's the piece, there's the price. That's the $29.99 price tag, and we're going to go literally zero to start. And by the way, those diamonds are pink diamonds. Every diamond from the bail to all the way around your cushion cut square, we're going to start, 3,000 is not going to work. So we're going to go crash down to nothing, and we're going to go up in $100 increments with absolutely no reserve. There's no reserve associated with it. And if you think that's a $50 piece, well, it's not. It's got about $3,000 worth of pink diamonds in it that are natural pink diamonds, pave, different sizes too. They go bigger and larger in the four corners of this cushion cut. Just yell out bids, operators, if you have them, because again, we're making sure we're broadcasting here, and it's $100 increments, Tony, on this one. Yeah, just because otherwise a $10 increment, we might be here like till next Tuesday. So we'll do $100 increments, and we have $100. Thank you. We are. We're going to do $100 is what we have to start. Thank you so much. And only one bidder so far. So that's really what's fun about it. I'm still going to show you the size because it's a good size. Let's show it to you here. And how much? Oh, we have a $400 open. I'm sorry, it's $400 actually. $400 is going to get us started. They're going for the power bid, one single intro bid knockout is what they're going for. So there it is. That's the look from a distance. Here's your measurement, which is going to be about, look at that. It knocked Jason's collar right out of there. They were thinking about putting 100. Someone beat them to 400, and guess what? It'll sell if we have nobody else, and that's all we have is one bidder. It's 3/4 of an inch. Let me show it on the neckline as well, if I may, so we can get you a real life kind of look here when you see it in person. And yes, that's a really beautiful square cushion. They just tilted it, angled it to its side, have the pink diamonds around it. Oh yeah, this is a bit problematic here. And who's your caller, Jess? It's our one and only bidder. Well, Sherry's our only bidder. Can I say something real quick? We got 31 minutes into the show. I'm just going to come up here and have a little chat and say hello, and maybe we need a powwow moment. We're at $400 on a $3,000 pendant in pink. It looks like a pink diamond. I can prove it because it's got the pink diamonds around it, and they look like a match, don't they? Well, Sherry is here to play. Now, is that a specific strategy Sherry's playing? Because I got to say kudos to her. She's doing really, really well. She realized I might just come in here and just go ahead and knock everybody out of the competition. Well, we have had that one bid and one bid only, and it's at $400 there. This is what I'm talking about, no reserve. This is not a $400 pendant. It's the price of $3,000. This is what a no reserve auction, and again, we may only have one bidder, one shopper with us at the moment, but that's really where, again, we have to figure this out. We are looking for a little bit more, because I'd love Sherry to sell it to you at $400, but I got to tell you, this would then be my farewell final show of all time. But again, if you're just tuning in, because it is the bottom of the hour, maybe your favorite game show just ended, and you're going, let's check out and see what Lola's doing tonight. Well, this is, do you have 5? I just heard 500, thank you. Do you have 6? Okay, so we have 600, 500 with Jason, and you got 600. So we are at $600 now. I think a lot of people may have just tuned into the bottom of the hour saying, okay, now let's see what's going on, and ready to shop. We have 700. So I'm going to show you the pendant again. This is the beauty of a no reserve auction, because you really have a choice here to make up your own price, where I have no control over what happens, except I know I have to sell it in about 2 minutes here. Do we have 800? Thank you. We have $800 now. And remember, those are natural pink diamonds. So we didn't just give you any old pendant here. This is a really extraordinary example. I'm just going to get a better grip on it here. So you can see the color it's giving. All pink purity, not a peachy, orangey, brown color. We're at $800, and we are also, again, down to one bidder. Jason's caller's out. Tim, you're out. Anybody else want to come into play? $900 has been bid. So Will, it's between, okay, let's see if we want to go $1,000. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Looks like we may be down to one bidder. We are down to one bidder. Oh my goodness, here we go. It is a final call. This is what happens when we're down to one bidder. As soon as we are, I give it a final clock. It's going to be 2 minutes on the clock to steal the Morganite. And private collection, nobody else has a color like this. This is pure pink. This is not your basic Morganite color at all. So we're bringing to you, and again, pink diamonds at 16 points. Those are very important. We can't just judge those in the way we do white diamonds, right? Doesn't make a lot of sense to do that. We know how rare. And I heard someone say on TV the other day that it was 1 in every 10,000. Ooh, let's try again. It's actually a little more scarce than that. You get 1 fancy color diamond for every 100,000 of the white diamonds. So you know, I get it. 1 0 can make a big difference, right? A 0 and where you put a comma makes a big difference. And when you're talking about rarity, that really is. And you think about one colored diamond for every 100,000 white. Well, that's all the colors. That's the brown diamonds. And a lot of the colors that aren't as rare as the pink. So just as accents, and when we're using pink diamonds to upgrade, and that was important because it's a match. And that's what we wanted to show you, was it kind of serves a multiple purpose. Yes, you're getting something super exotic here in the pink diamonds, and it's a great way to give you a design, but also it was really appropriate to show off that this is not basic Morganite. If it was that peachy, blushy brown color, it wouldn't be a match in the pink diamonds. Actually, they would clash a bit, really. They'd be different tones, and one would be a cooler and warmer color, so it wouldn't look great together. This is where you've got the match. The pink diamonds that are in the bale and at every different side of this cushion cut square. That's the beauty of it, is that it's a match. So we're at 900. We have 35 seconds remaining. Welcome into Thursday, everybody. Glad you're with us. And so excited to have still a couple pieces from the hour, like the really big discount on the 111 ruby, the big Mandarin, the pear shape, our gorgeous Tanzanite pendant. We got so many great pieces on the way. 20 seconds remaining, though, until we officially have to call this one as sold and done. Anybody verifying? Tim or Will? Anybody thinking about maybe going $1,000 would be our next minimum bid here. Final 7 seconds. We're down to it. What do you think of that? We got a really important Alexandrite as well. Last call. Will, are you on this one? Do we have 1,000? Yes, no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. All right, so let's show this. Really big Alexandrite. Designer mount. Oh, no, 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 no. This is, I'm going to tell you something. I need my gem collectors to look at this, and I want to ask you a question. Gem collectors, tell me something. How big does that stone look? Like, what does it look like it would weigh? Because I took one look at this, and I had to make sure. I thought, this has got to be in the wrong bag. This is the wrong information. It's not working. I looked at this stone early, and I thought, now that's got to be my largest Alexandrite here out of Brazil. Got to be a 2.5 carat. It's actually going to be, I cannot believe it, and this goes to show you elongated ovals. Ovals are always going to look bigger than they weigh. The elongated ovals really working for that, and why that makes a difference to have a bigger look than what it actually weighs is because here's a stone where every point you go up is going to run you a lot more money, exponentially so. It's an Alexandrite, so it's like diamonds in that respect, but even more rare. So when you have a piece like this, it's actually 18 karat gold. You haven't even seen the best part of the mounting, in my opinion, yet. It's 18 karat solid gold. This is a 102 Alexandrite. And don't get me wrong, that is a very important size to get in your Alexandrite. However, it does look a lot larger. So I think you're seeing that now, but wait till you see it here on the hand too to get a perspective. But it's 112-6507. And thank you again on the Morganite pendant. Well done there. And who knows what this show will entail. We never know. But after one of the crazy coolest shows we've ever had yesterday, I'll tell you, I hope you're not all shopped out because we got the values to match it tonight. But here is, it's not true, our Wednesdays have been incredible, haven't they? I'm so excited that you guys are all making a point to be with us on Wednesdays and see what we bring on what a wild Wednesday. But now Thursdays are going to have to be that. We're going to live up to it here with an 18 karat gold setting. And look at this from the side. Wait, there's more. Because you're seeing beautiful detail. It's almost acting as a bridge, the way the split shank reaches under the halos. But watch this. The entire profile of the ring is done in pave. Hello, hello. You know how much I dig this look. That pave wrapping around. If you don't have this Alexandrite, color changing, Brazilian, gorgeous blue greens. Love the color it starts as. But then it goes to a bright purpley red. It looks like, kind of like what you'd see in a Tanzanite, really, when it's purples and red flashes. That's what Alexandrite turns to. And it's a carat 30 in diamonds. One of our very best in 18 karat gold. This mounting is so stunning. Really well done. If you love detail, that's really what helps it read as an important mounting. You know the second you see it. I'm in the jewelry business. I've been in the jewelry business like 2.5 decades. So, you know, certain pieces just look expensive. Even if one were to enter the chat and say, I don't know jewelry that well, there are certain pieces that carry themselves that way where even a real novice in the jewelry world would look at it and know this carries with it some really important power. Now, I want to show it on the hand here because this is what's so exciting because the visuals from every angle are stunning. That's where I think we can all agree that looks a lot larger than a carat stone. And here's that beautiful detail and design from the sides, all covered in pave. I myself am pretty much covered in pave tonight, so obviously I'm a fan of the look, right? It's just all about this side band profile done in diamonds. That doesn't happen very often. Same thing on this side. If you wanted to, you could stack another ring with it. I would actually not advise it here, because then you would block essentially all those diamonds and that intricate pave that's on the profile of the ring. So don't do that if you don't have to, but this is a value in Alexandrites like this, in that gorgeous mounting. The mounting alone's over $12,000. You add a priceless Alexandrite that's, you know, really clean, got a little purple already showing through, when it's impossible. I love when people try. Like, you know, you can't even show the color change on TV because we only have one light source. So even if you were to put another light source on top of that, you can't compete with the hot fluorescent lights that are here. So you can't actually show the color change, but we vet them because we have a light box where it shields all other fluorescent lighting. We can train a UV light right onto it. And when you see that, the stone goes from complete blue-greens like you're seeing here to red-purple. So again, you're already seeing a little bit of that come through. It's like the stone is really trying to show off, but again, impossible to do fully in this light environment. But here's what we've got instead of that $14,999 price tag, which is incredible. This is one of those rare stones. You know, it's an alternative birthstone for June. So June birthdays, if you're out there and going, yeah, and I'm not a big fan of pearls, well, you can go here. It's just a little more opulent and unusual way to get your birthstone covered, but it's going to be a better value than even $49.99, and that's where I'm amazed. We just took $10,000 off. We got a lot of big values. This is my favorite time of the year to shop, because I'm going to tell you right now, I've been here long enough to know at the last final few days of any calendar year, we are dropping prices like never before. And for someone, you know, for a network that's known for values, that's pretty impressive. And that's what's happening right now, where you're not even paying $49.99. This is the Alexandrite to own. It is for one caller, and it is $3,999 as our drop. That is our lowest, and you can imagine when you're getting a carat 30 just in all the spectacular diamonds, how impressive that is. Yes, there's a little bit of millgrain. That's that fine little beaded textured detail you see right along the edges of the pave. You're seeing that here, and even through that side profile. One of my absolute favorite things, and I wish we could do it in every ring we do, but it is really just such an important and very expensive way to add a lot of labor to a ring, but certainly worth it in my opinion. And when you get the price down to $39.99, well, that makes it a whole lot better. So great value there. Let me know if you'd like it. Then we're going to show you a little wheel that's going to be big rings on a small trio of great offerings here that we're going to do affordably for you. So get ready, because we got a really good amylite to start with. That's something we rarely see in rings, and let us know on the Alexandrite, verifying on that one. Look at this. Oh, the blues and the reds and the green. And I know right now it knows the time of year, I guess, and it's showing mostly the red and the green, but the blue is there as well. There you can see it. So that's our amylite round, and this is a one only, of course. Then zooming back here, because we're going to make room for a really pretty gold quartz. So let's bring it on back so we can bring a couple more rings in. Here's our gold quartz in a really fun mounting with some great cutout details on the side. And here it is, the kunzite. Oh my, bright, stunning, saturated orchid color. 3 big rings, all one of a kind. When they're gone, they're gone. They are not going to last, and that is as simple as getting this price knocked down for you. So it's a quick deal. Now, when we see rings together, you might wonder what's the correlation there. Well, they're all super rare. I love that the amylite, that's going to be our oldest of the bunch here. That's a stone that, well, really is, again, part of the shell from the ammonite that was prehistoric sea creature. So we're talking about something that goes back and dates back so many millions of years ago. But then you've got the gold quartz to talk about another element that's been in the ground a long time, but then of course mined and discovered within a gem material. So that's kind of exciting. And then you also have kunzite, which is a really cool Afghan material when we see it here. The really rich saturated orchid pinks and purples we love, so it doesn't look basic, right? We never want that. And there is your kunzite on the right. So 220 on the gold quartz. That has a 13-point diamond weight. Then we go to the 215 on the amylite round, which again looks larger because again, it's a slice of the amylite. There's a layer of gold rock crystal quartz above it so that it can be protected and bring out those colors. And that's going to be the 215, 26 points in diamonds. And there is the fabulous kunzite. The kunzite is a 488. Emerald cut, diamond halo, 44 points. So that's our largest gem weight in the middle with the largest diamond weight of all 3. And any one of them you like. And you get the option to change the gold color. We thought that we would just put a little strategy behind what we thought looks best and what is most classic and popular. But the truth is you get to design it and customize it for your very own. So you simply let us know which one you like. They're not going to be a $29.99 price tag anymore. And let me know which one you like. We can recap all those statistics there for you. That's a really important thing to remember. But if you want to go a lot less than $29.99, well, that's what's happening. You don't have to spend even $2,000 or even $19.99. And this is one of our hottest stones that we don't keep in stock is that gold quartz. I love the pattern of that one. It looks a little bit more refined. Sometimes you see these big chunks of gold. This one has a real distinctive, almost glittery pattern to it. The Ammolite's that really rare pattern too, where it's striped kinds of colors. And then you've got the kunzite. It is just a great value at 18, 17, or 16. We see a lot of jewelry go out the door. We don't see a lot of gold jewelry go for this price in general. If you're talking about gold bands these days, and it's probably why you've been out the stores recently and going, I think I'll sit back and kick up my feet and turn on TVON and I'll watch that. Because, you know, this is where, if you've been noticing, even gold bands by themselves go for $4,000 and $5,000 these days for a little tiny 14 karat gold band. We're bringing you designer gold, really well made, well created pieces here with VS diamonds, each and every one of them, and some really rare exotic stones as well that you're getting too. So all of that coming together at a 15, you know what, skip it, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, we gotta go even lower. Gotta make sure that every one of them goes one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. They're not $10.99, they're only $999 a piece, whichever one you love. Or if you're a collector, you're probably getting 2 of the 3, or maybe if you don't have all 3, you take in 3 of them for under $3,000, which is what they should have cost singularly, all on their own. Now we're bringing you a better value to bring it on down to $9.99 for your choice of. And don't forget about the ruby and the Alexandrite, the fabulous Tanzanite pendant, the great big Scapolite, the opal we started with. That was also, let me just show it in case you missed it, at the top of the show, all of 45 minutes ago, we had this massive opal out of Lightning Ridge. That's also going to be $9.99. So just a reminder there, if you want that opal, well, that's we're blocking it here. Let me move these around here. Ammolite, we'll try on the hand here. That opal was here just earlier, so just want to remind you there, you get another chance there. Yeah. Let's go with the kunzite first here. It's going to be item number 112-6787. Here it is. This is the big, big emerald cut. That's a 488, Jason, if you like it. It's also a whole halo of diamonds, so it's going to be, it's 44 points. Actually, 4s are wild there. 488, 44 points in the diamonds, 1 only. I kind of love it just as it is in the white gold. Up to you, though, on gold color changing. You can do that. Yeah. Okay, gold quartz is gone. Do you want the kunzite, Jason? Kunzite, gone. Gold quartz, I'm going to try it on Jess. That one's already gone. That was 112-6106. We'll take a look at that on the hand, and then let me know who wants the opal and the Ammolite. Yes. Don't like it as much. I like it in the white gold best. Yeah, in the kunzite. This one, Jess, for you, it's 112-6106. There's the 220 with the 13 points in diamonds, and then 2 left. So we have the opal, which, again, I added from earlier, and the Ammolite. Really unusual stones, and, of course, really fantastic multiple colors. So if you feel like we can go with a lot of colors in one, and we have just backed up our lines here. But only one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, unfortunately, not a 2 or 3 or 4 option on any one of these. So 215 Ammolite on the right, 26 points in diamonds, or the opal platinum setting on the left. So you can't change the color of the gold because it's not gold, it's platinum. So that one remains as it is in platinum on the left side. That's that very large opal. It was the stone. It's a 355 in the carat weight on the opal, and also has 13 points in diamonds. And look at this, Tanzanite. Anyone want that Tanzanite? That one's coming up too. All those baguettes coming your way. But $9.99, we'll give it a last 30 seconds, then we gotta go. If you would like an Alexandrite that is certified by the GIA, I do have one. It's a little smaller than the last one. It's a little, oh, I like that brightness it has. That one is certified with a full GIA cert on the stone. So we've got that for you as well. And it actually will show you, the cert has the color change in photographs, so you can see it. We'll do that coming up as well. And then anybody who wants diamond hoops, we've got some great diamond hoops. Our Tanzanite specials will start in about 13 minutes. We've got the Diaspore as well. I mentioned I was going to do the pink diamonds by the yard. We're going to do that now. I got a little behind here, so let us know, Ammolite or opal, $9.99 each. And that's what we're down to. Now we're going to talk about this pink diamond by the yard. Okay, a lot of you collect the diamonds by the yard. They're iconic. We have a 9-stone pink diamond version that has to be up in the first hour. If I wait, We're going to sell them out before we get a chance to get everyone even in on the phone lines here. So this is what's happening. We have item number 111-4606. It's been a long time since we've seen this. We've actually brought it back. We were working on this for about 7 months, finally got enough back to just give a couple of you the opportunity to own this really important, I think it's a staple to the collection, but this could be really something that I think also supercharges your jewelry wardrobe, because it's still that piece that is rare and exotic, but you're going to wear it every day. And for those of you that already have the diamonds by the yard and white diamonds, well, this is going to be a perfect piece you can stack or layer. Wear them together. Don't be shy about stacking and layering, because we're seeing a lot of that right now. And it feels like the more jewelry you have on right now, just the fresher and the cooler you look. So we're going to show our pink diamond version here. Yes. Okay, opal going on the hand here real quick. So let's take a look at the opal really fast here. The opal's going to be item number 1126065. Here it is on the hand for you. There's the opal. That's for Will's collar, and that's going to be the 355. It is set in platinum, so that one will stay as is in the platinum. And then it's got the diamonds 3 on each side, which is going to total 13 points there. So that is the fabulous opal. And then we'll stay right here, because I do have, we're going to show you the pink diamonds by the yard here, and it's going to be super limited. We have fewer than 10 to go around, which is why it has to be in this first hour, because the more viewers we get, suddenly the more people I'm disappointing, because we have so few to go around. Now this is item number 111-4606, and it's a 31 point. So I'm showing you actually all the diamonds. This is the 3/4 of the way around. So there are actually 9 different diamonds. There will be always an odd number, because we like to really make it symmetrical. So the idea is to have 2, 2, and 2, and 2. And then that last one indicates where the center is. The rest of the way is going to be your diamond cut chain and your lobster claw and adjustability 16, 17, and 18 inches. So it's a rose and white gold choice only. So they will all look like this. They're ready to go. They're amazing pieces, and yet you've got the bezels that show you. We're going to show you up close here, because I want you to see these amazing pink diamonds that are all natural. Look at that. And yes, it's a front and back open bezel, so it really is going to be, as it twists and turns, because it will naturally rotate a little bit on your neckline. Well, all 31 points into pink diamonds you're going to see glistening and gleaming, and they're fabulous. So they're going to go all the way around the visible parts of the neckline, which we'll show you here on the hand, and then I'll take it on over the neckline. Will, do you have the opal? Okay, so the opal's still here. Do you want the opal? Okay, so we've got the opal. I think everyone's ready for the pink diamonds now. Let's show it on the neckline so you can see what this is all about, because this is really stunning. And do you see what we did here? I want to show you when it's on. They're going to go, one diamond is where I'm holding it, the other diamond is where I'm holding it on the other side. So you can see that when it's on, they're going to go from one side of the neckline all the way to the other, and they're going to sit just beautifully, 16, 17, or 18. So you get a lot of flexibility in the length you wear it at. Now also, it's going to be a really big value. We only have a few to go around. Again, fewer than 10 for the whole country and beyond. So that's what I really encourage you to call us early. If you want to get more than one, you can. You could stack and layer them. If you want to get them for gifting, think maybe Valentine's Day perhaps. Maybe it's for an April birthday, because diamond would be their birthstone, but they may not have a lot of pink diamonds. This is the way to do it. So rose and white gold only. We've already got one spoken for and reserved. Let's get you great value, because this is really what it's all about. So as is, it's all going to be white gold chain, rose gold bezels for your pink diamonds. As I said it here, I'm just going to take that opal away, and that one may be going out. And then here's our last call already, because we've already got 1, 2, 3, and 4 gone. And guys, we have no price up there. This is because people know to reserve it, because they know it's TVON, so we're going to give you the best value possible. And remember, with those diamonds being the size they are, they're really good size stones, so we love to see that, because it is amongst those 9 stones. Everybody's going to get 9 stones. That means that each and every one of your diamonds, consider this, they're very large. They're all going to be about 3.5 to 4 points each, so they are obviously looking bigger, because they have the bezels too, which matches the color, and they're not even $1,000 for the necklace. Isn't it ironic that we do a similar version in white diamonds that is that price, and yet here's the upgrade in the pinks? And operators, if you'll tell me how many you have, that'll be helpful, because I imagine some of you are getting more than 1 out there, and we already have 5 gone. So we're halfway through, actually more than halfway through our quantity, more than halfway through, and yet we're not even close to the lowest price. So if you haven't dialed, now's the time to do it. Amazing gifting opportunity. Let's take it all the way down. It's never been this affordable before, and you're getting full cut, round brilliant, almost 4-point pink diamonds in 9 different stones. This is really, it's like having 9 rings, because remember, that's a big pink diamond size. Can you imagine what 9 individual pink diamond rings would cost you? A lot more than $1,000, or a lot more than $999. We're going below that. Call me quickly now. Operators, tell me exactly how many you have, because if you want to get 2 or 3, go ahead. We're not limiting it one per customer. You can get as many as you want. Wouldn't this be a great way to try us? And I know Tim has one. Jason has one. It's not even $899 or $888. Or $7.99. You got to be ready to go. We've got 6 minutes left in the hour. This will be long gone by the time we get to our top of the hour. It is a must-have. It truly is. Must-have. Try it. Jason's got one. Tim's got one. Jess, you've got one. All right. I'm not even doing $7.99. They're selling out before we even get to the lowest price. Let's make it $777 while they last. And that's it. We're going to give it 60 seconds. I would be very shocked if that lasted any longer than 60 seconds at a pink diamond by the yard opportunity of a lifetime. That's the way you shop for a really incredible. Who else is going to make that? I searched when we first made this, which was years ago. When we first had it, I didn't do a search tonight, so forgive me. But at the time when we came out with this and debuted it, I did a full World Wide Web search, could not find anybody who was offering a real deal natural pink diamond necklace, like the style. Pink diamonds by the yard, nobody has enough of them. Nobody has enough. Nobody has that consistent quality. What about getting just anything in natural diamonds these days? It's so tough to do. So think about that. $777, and you just want one? All right, so I've got you in for one. All right, this is last call, guys. $777, 20 seconds remaining. Make sure you grab one at $777. That's an incredible buy. Got to make sure. I know they're almost sold out, and when they are, we're going to have a lot of people tuning in going, because people, tend to get online and check out what they missed in the show. It's going to be what everybody's asking for. Tell me if the pink diamonds are still available, and yet they will not be. Here's your lobster claw closure. That's going to be, again, the 18, the 17, and the 16-inch. So you can adjust on the fly, day by day. It's really like 3 different necklace options in one, and yet it's under $780. It's incredible to get a pink diamond version of a classic like this that you'll probably just wear every single day of your life. And that's the beauty of it. So who's shopping over there, Jason? Wonderful. I'm so glad we have so many shoppers ready for pink diamonds by the yard. Susan. Hi, Susan. What about you, Jess? Who was shopping with you? Linda. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Now that's fun. My mom's name is Linda. My aunt's name's Susan. So, Linda and Susan. Tim, I would ask you who's shopping, but he left the building. All right, so we'll find out in a moment. And again, $777. Let's move on. Got one more Alexandrite to show you. Why not? Let's just show you the certified stone here. I flashed it. I think probably there's somebody out there going, whatever that stone was, I need to have it. Super clean, very bright. It's a classic oval here. I've got the GIA cert to go with it. This will be 112-6922. And it's one of 2 GIA certified Alexandrites in the house. The issue is this. The other Alexandrite that I have that is certified by GIA is about $40,000. This one is not. It's 6922. It's an exact 1 carat stone. Now the cert is done on the stone. We're going to show you. It's a 1 carat exactly with 109 in the VS diamonds. This is a mounting that I think is as classic as any. I wish we saw it more often. Truth is, we don't see it all that often because, well, look at it. Big individual diamond round brilliance. We're going to come in closer here, show you the detail of those VS diamonds. Check it out, because that is a side-to-side on a wider band as well. So you get that wider diamond band. It's going to be diamonds from one side to the other. And again, we're not shy about our diamonds. We come in close, show you exactly those VS quality you can expect. Sparkling, bright, clean, and all the works there. And then let's pop in the cert for you to see as well, because here is what it looks like. It's a gemstone cert, so it's a little different than your diamond certs. I'm going to start with the bottom third here because it shows you the photograph of the colors. That is the color change you get. Here is your specifics, and I know it's not much to it because here it is 1 carat with the dimensions about 5 by 7, and then here it is the Alexandrite report, oval, brilliant cut, transparent, and then you've got the chrysoberyl. Of course, that's the overarching family that Alexandrite belongs to, and of course our fabulous Brazilian material. So let's get it home and make it a lot better than that $17,999 price tag. That's the key here, and this is certified. So you know what you would normally spend so much more for a certified stone. The last one I had was a little larger gem, a little darker color, still with that full color change, so they're equal on that front, but this one has that cert, so documentation that makes appraisals a breeze, makes insuring a breeze as well, if you choose to go that route, and I would if you have an Alexandrite of a significant size, this one or any, I would really recommend getting these types of pieces insured. Take a look at it on the hand here, and then we'll blow it out, much better than $79.99. I think most people would say, let's stop there. That's $10,000 off. Let's stop. It's one of the most important and rare stones in the world. And instead, we're not leaving it at $79.99 either. It's going a lot lower than that. And actually, I'm going to do some price matching here. Let's make it the same price of the one we saw earlier. So that way you have a choice and it's not about the price tag. It's genuinely which one you prioritize, which one you like better, because this one is also going to be $39.99. So now it's a choice of, we had the carat of 2. All of 2 points larger. That was the one with all the big diamond weight that went every which way around. This one also here for $39.99. So 2 great choices, one without a cert and one with a cert from GIA. And the top of the hour is just about to arrive. We've got Tanzanite deals coming your way. I'm going to start the hour with something absolutely rare and magnificent. And then we've got, Tammy, don't forget, we've got an emerald for you to look at from last night. Our amylite is still here. Will, did you ever get the opal and platinum? So I think the opal's here as well, and then a ruby and a Mandarin, an imperial, and a Scapolite are available from the show, not to mention the very big Tanzanite we had, the round. All right, let's move on. We've got 2 Alexandrites, both available if you'd like to get them, but the top of the hour is about to arrive. And then we have, I don't know, are you guys ready for Diaspore, or do we want to get into that Tanzanite special? We can do both, and again, really, really excited about that trillion, but get ready for this. We've got the impressive continuation of our big event that kicked off. And again, I know that not everybody, especially this time of year, it's one thing if it's, you know, the middle of February. It's a different story when it is holiday season upon us in full swing and we're less than a week away from the big days. So here's what we're going to do. Welcome to the show. We're glad you're with us tonight. It is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. 2 hours left tonight. Remember, we start at 5 now. So on our weeknights, we start at 5. That's 5 o'clock Pacific time. So keep that in mind. So a little earlier start than normal. But the new schedule is here. And so what we're going to do here is really, I think, commemorate this very important anniversary. And when you've been 6 years running with the rarest and exclusive and best of the best Tanzanite the world over, it deserves at least 2 days of specials here. And that's what I'm proud of. You know, truly in one 3-hour show last night, I kicked off the anniversary event, but we didn't have a chance to show you everything. And truth be told, there was one waiting in the wings that was still on a jeweler's bench being set up that was not quite ready for the show, that is actually new. So we'll talk about that now to lead off our top of the hour. And it's going to be the one that prior to tonight, we did not have anything in blue wing in this size. Nothing. There has been nothing of this size available. And I know that that is not, that's something to remember because we've had the request for it. We've had a number of you normally saying, what's the smallest you have? What would be the most affordable? What's going to be the everyday wearable style? Well, that's what we're going to show you next, because most of what we've been featuring of late, given that we've had nothing but these really, really rare best of the best, most of them have been pretty big sizes, like 10 carats, like 15 carats. Heck, I've already shown you today a 30 carat stone in the Blue Wing Block D. So what if we have anybody out there who's looking for that everyday wearable style? You still want the quality through and through. That's what we're going to deliver. But this is a rare cut. Do you see it from a distance? You're probably thinking that can't be possibly what she's talking about, because that's a really big ring. So what's that about? Is that really going to be the one that we're showcasing next for our top of the hour? It sure is. And this is an opportunity, because for anybody who's been looking for something under 5 or 4 or under 3 carats, we've not had it. There are a lot of you that don't miss a show, don't actually miss a minute of the show, and this is when you know we have not had this size forever. So let's take a look at it here. We're going to show it to you. It's in our famous, and we did not go so-so on the mounting. We went all out on this designer mounting. It is tremendous. It's 112-7014, and what do you think? This is incredible quality, and we've got the Asher cut here. And this had to be, this is why it took a little bit longer to create for you and why it's been waiting in the wings, because previously, I've told you, we've had every loose stone that we had from the private collection that was acquired 6 years ago yesterday. Every one of those had already been set up. So where on earth did this stone come from? Well, let me tell you. 7014 is our 2 carat 60 Asher cut. Look at how beautiful. Oh, it's gleaming and glowing, and it looks like it may. I know this was actually getting a lot of attention before the show, so I think it needs might need a little cleaning, maybe even a steam or 2. I can't get in behind it yet, but there's the best I can do. Now, wait till you see what we have for diamond weight. 260 is the size we have not seen very often, and it is a full 91 points in diamonds. So that's the important thing, that you know the carat weights, yes. But then we've got to talk about this stone, because this stone is very, very special. Now, generally, when we had the materials set up, we selected the museum reserves based off of what were the larger size stones. So generally, museum reserves are 5 carats and up. This is one of the Blue Wing Block Ds. This has actually been out. It had been photographed by GIA. So they don't do anything quickly. Love GIA, an alumni of GIA. I've gone to GIA. I've obviously studied there to get gemology degrees and whatnot. But that's something that we can all do. And GIA is a great source and a great reference point. They have a great periodical. It's quarterly so that you can really keep up to date with the world of gems and mining and what's happening. But GIA has a lot going on. It's an educational facility, right? It's a nonprofit. They're education, and they educate different people around the world when it comes to gems and origins of gems, etc. Well, they had obviously heard about this from the beginning and wanted to get some up-close views of it. And they're not ones to really buy jewelry. They're not going to sit back and have representatives call into the show. So we had a couple of stones, and it was 2 stones sent off to GIA, and this was probably about 2 years ago. And they wanted to photograph them and obviously show them to students and things like that. So having arrived back just a couple of days ago, I think it was on Tuesday, it got back to us. So this was a stone. It was never in jewelry. It was just the stone loose. And it was one of those really good examples that we wanted to show what was this Blue Wing Block D all about. They obviously were able to have gemologists evaluate it, look at it, and then of course we got busy, knowing that you've asked for this size. We got busy and set it up in a gorgeous mounting, one that we know is beloved. So very proud to have this when I couldn't say the same thing 24 hours ago. So here it is in your choice of white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It is the most affordable. It is the smallest size I have in a ring. We had a smaller stone yesterday in a pendant if anybody needs it. It was a round, but that wasn't quite the full on saturation red flashes level you're getting here. This one is the ultimate, and we are about to do something crazy for our top of the hour, and it's supposed to be $69.99. We'll change it up and switch it up completely. Here it is, by the way, on the hand. You got to see this, because wait till you see it. These blue wings, they love less light. They don't need all the light in the world. They like a lesser light environment to really show their beauty. And then you still get what's a really sought after cut. This is that rare Asher cutting. We're going to put on the auction block because I got to get away from $69.99. This, after all, part 2 of our anniversary special, honoring this stone that is exclusively ours. I heard there were copycats following our whole, and I always find, I've said it many times, it's true. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. So again, funny how, a lot of people in the industry would like to kind of just pretend they're doing what we're doing. Again, nobody else has it. Nobody else. Nobody. It's our exclusive. And as many as I've seen different names and heard about, you guys have told me about, you're watching all the channels and you've seen similar names to other places that have a lighter material. Just be aware, this is really truly the OG best of the best. It is only here. We bought the entire collection. I was here for it. So again, I was sitting at the table when the transaction was made. When all these stones were acquired, it was one afternoon. It was all brought in at the same time. It was actually, there was a little bit of rough. We acquired that at the time, at that moment as well. So there is no more. This was working with the miner who mined them himself. It was he and his team. And so there is no other material floating out anywhere. So if anybody else tells you they have it, they don't. The only people that have it are you, our viewers and customers who have purchased it already over the last 6 years. That's it. But now we're going to talk about a better than 6,000. I'm going to put on the auction block. We're going to see who's out there. We know that with quite the kickoff to the celebration just last night, we didn't have everybody with us. And we know some of you were, I got the emails all day. Oh my goodness, I'm kicking myself. I had that holiday party, or I was out, or I was busy, or I was wrapping, or I was shopping, and I missed the big anniversary show. So that is why it's really nice that we have this one here tonight and giving you a better value than 6,000 or 5,000 or 4,000 or 3,000. Let's make it happen, because the idea is, even though this is in a really important bridge mounting, I have to make it affordable. We have to, we simply will and simply have to, and that's why this auction is happening right now. And it's not going to be $3,000 either. So come on in and be ready to go, because it's not going to last. We know that, and we know you want to be first on the phone lines, because hey, you saw it earlier. We had one bidder on an auction. We didn't even get another bidder for several minutes because everybody was scared because that one bid had already come in. So let's make this easy for you. Let's bring it way, way down, and let's not even ask for $2,000 for the ring. Now we're talking about a serious value. And when it's an Asher cut that has been one of the ones we felt strongly about to send off to GIA to get photographed for one of their periodicals. And also, I know they're working on a really cool, they're gonna, we'll talk about it later because I'm not authorized to say everything I know because GIA doesn't want me, you know, giving all their information and stealing their thunder, but there's actually gonna be quite a few photographs of this one that are going to be distributed worldwide. And so if that gives you any hint. So this was just one of the examples we were so proud of and wanted to share with them to show off, to think of how many different students around the world that study at GIA, that rely on GIA to have the best of the best. And of course, being local as we are to them, we're very close by. We're only about, you know, maybe a couple hours drive away. So really nice to be able to give them some really cool things that otherwise they would not have. And we're not going to do $2,000 to start. This has got to make you wonder, where are our Tanzanite lovers? I hope we didn't all, maybe we all got one last night. That's a possibility. I know I didn't. All my favorite picks sold too, so I'm still awaiting. But here we are, not even $2,000. It's going to be a $10 increment on this one. We're going to start a little less and try to get these phone lines rocking throughout the evening, and it's not going to be even $2,000, $1,900, $1,800, or $1,700. Got to make sure we get everyone the opportunity that has not been here for a long time. That's the truth. I'm here with you almost every day, guys, and there have not been any stones in 260 sizes for ever and ever and ever in rings. It's been many, many years, and we're not going to do $1,700 or $1,600. Let's try it. Let's go $1,500 to start. We'll go there. We'll start at $15. We'll make it just an easy $10 increment. That way you don't have to be intimidated if you're bidder 2 or 3. You come on in and you have a blast getting one of the more important stones you ever could own in a lifetime. And when everybody's got Tanzanite, and everyone does, any great reputable jewelry store is going to have an array of Tanzanite to choose from. But when it comes to the best of the best, and you want neons and purples and blues and reds all together, it's happening right now. And that is what we're looking for, $1,500. And keep in mind, there's a certain amount of money. I know that we talk a lot about per carats on Tanzanite. When you're working with gold to start, when you have a lot of gold and when you have a lot of ES diamonds, as this does, there is a certain amount of money that is poured into the mounting before the stone is set. So let's all keep that in mind, because this is not an inexpensive mounting, obviously being our bridge. It's like layered as 3 pieces in one. We're verifying the open right now. I'm going to give it 60 seconds to get the open. If we don't get it, we move on. It's only a $10 increment after we get the open, and I'm feeling fairly confident we're going to get the open because it's a screaming deal. This is one of those mountings that costs a fortune to make because it's not just a basic band. There's a lot of Tanzanites out there that have no diamonds or just a few accents, right? That's not what this is. This is layered up in gold. You have gold, and then think about it. There's like 2 ramps of gold that meet up with the halo that sits atop the bridge, because let me show you if you're not familiar. This actually has diamonds running underneath it from side to side. Let me show you, because it's true how it's a true bridge. Do you see the middle 2 rows? They run from one side to the other, and then it's like the culet of the stone meets up with those diamonds. Now, it doesn't really touch. It's floating right above it. We're very sure to not have them actually touch each other. But look at that. So beautifully set. You know how tough that is to do? Everything is custom made about it. Everything is custom created. And then you have enough lift to that stone to provide for that culet, and then the double row. So it's 4 rows in total on the sides. 1 halo sits with it. And we have 29 seconds to get this started, and I hope we do. And let me try it on the hand again, and we'll do any gold you want. And I think we have the open, so let's just verify, because that 20-second clock now that's left is to ensure we get the open. And sorry, guys, I'm dealing with some allergies, so let me take some water. I should probably just turn my mic off, but I don't do that. I just don't do that. I just think it's my rule. I don't turn my mic off. I find it disrespectful. All right, but sometimes I got to take a little water break. So anyway, because I'm still dealing with some vocal cord issues. So here we are, 15. I think we've got it. We do. We have 15. I'm going to go ahead and try this on. Look at how beautiful. Isn't that pretty? It's beyond pretty. It's artful. It's sculptural. It's decked out in VS diamonds. That's almost a carat. You're going to choose your gold color, so you're customizing it in that way. We've got, welcome in. And by the way, for the record, I am not going to have any other Tanzanites, because you know I have the whole inventory out here. I did last night and I do tonight, what's left of it, because we went through, really, truly, guys, I did the percentage calculation. After last night's show, we sold almost every blue wing that I had. It was a 3-hour show. We didn't show you just Tanzanites. It was just really about that core middle hour. And I got to tell you, 60% of what I had starting yesterday's show at 5 o'clock is now gone. 60% of the final inventory gone in one night. This wasn't here. This got made and completed today. So it's your first chance at it, your first opportunity at this one. I'm so thrilled we have it because there is nothing in rings that we have that is this affordable at $1,500. And by the way, we do have the open, so it looks like, okay, we've got the open and nothing more. I'm gonna make it quick, let's give it a clock. We're done. Well, we have to give it 2 final minutes. But then we are done. When I have pendants, earrings, and rings, but nothing besides the pendant I had yesterday that was the round, which is much smaller, I have nothing else in the entire inventory that is anywhere near this affordable in a ring. Nothing. Nothing even close. Nothing. And you're getting one of the most important designs we do. It's an icon around here, is our bridge mounting, where talk about different and unique and specialty and all those things. Nobody else is doing a bridge mounting. They're just far too much workmanship for anyone else to do. We're at 15. The final call is coming up. We always like to give it 2 minutes. This is a nationwide and beyond broadcast. So that means we give it a final and fair warning here. It's 2 minutes, but you want to dial at the early part of that. I say this to all of our new shoppers. I know our old veterans know, they know what's up. But this is for the new shoppers, which we're welcoming record numbers of new shoppers in the last couple of days. So this is where, again, you want to dial in on the early side because there's a little delay with the broadcast and a little delay once you call in. So that makes sure, call us early so you're making sure you're getting in before the clock hits 0, because when it does, that's when we got to close the auction. So here's your final call. The 2 minutes are ticking down, and everything I have, I will have other Tanzanites, but they're bigger. They're much larger than this one is. So that means the price does elevate, and this price is amazing. We got a $7,000 ring. It's right now going for potentially $1,500. It's only a $10 increment, so nothing to worry about there. Don't worry too much. If you are still, again, it's not worth missing out on the last opportunity to get anything of this size when it's only a $10 advance, right? It's a set. You see the amount you're saving here, $7,000 to $15,000. There's a large divide there, a large gap between what it should be costing and what it is costing. This is a no, remember, there's no extra reserve here, so it's not like I can say, oh, that's all we got, never mind, it doesn't sell. It sells when that minute clock hits 0, so it's going. And this is your last call to get in. You got to dial quickly. Please do. I just don't want you to miss out because you're a couple seconds late on the auction. Want to make sure you get a chance to jump in, get the Tanzanite of a lifetime. Here it is. 49 seconds remain. Whatever you do, don't wait. Let me try it on one more time because goodness knows I need to do that. Look at that. There's the bridge. This is the coolest. Oh, and the finishing is amazing. All the way through the inside. Incredible finish details here as well. Look at that. So well done. Here it is on the hand again. Come on in. 30 seconds remain. This is your last call, and look what the Asher does. If you don't have an Asher yet, even if you already have one, but you know we have a lot of collectors who collect more than just one Tanzanite. If you already have one, but you don't have an Asher, it's worth getting one of these more angled step cut designs. It really changes the whole personality and feel of your Tanzanite when you have a cut like this. Really does. Changes everything about it. And meaning if you have an oval or a pear shape, a regular cushion, a round, they have different looks entirely. And we are in our last call. So last chance, last call on this one. And whew, $1,500 on a $7,000 ring. Oh my. So do we, does anyone want to go 15, 10 or more? Let me check and see if we've got any movement here on the auction. Uh-oh. That's it? That might be it. Well, here we go. Once, twice, 3 times. Do we have 15, 10 or more? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Bye-bye it goes. Now, we have larger. Oh, yes, we have larger throughout the show. But you know I also have this Diaspore that is incredible. I was debating. I didn't know whether I wanted to do that or this. This is going to be coming up. I'll tell you what. We'll do this in about 13 minutes. Bottom of this hour, 6:30 Pacific time, 9:30 East Coast. We're going to do this great, I mean, I love it. It looks like almost too good to be true. The way that facet pattern is done in that stone, that is a total gem of gems. And one of the rarest out there, by the way, one source stone. Sounds familiar, like our tansy. It's already flashing pinks. I love to see that. So anyway, that's going to be coming up bottom of this hour. Do you want to see the cool gents rings I brought out tonight? I got some good ones. And we have another Tanzanite. Don't worry, I have a 6 carat coming up. Look at this. 6 carat later, if you want to go square. Ooh, look at that. Square cushion. in a 6-carat size coming up a little bit later. Also, we have the hoops. So I need to show you these hoops. They are magical. They're my favorite hoop we do besides the 4-carat 10s. I love the 410s for an inside out. But if you want more substantial in a shorter earring, because my 410s that I love are 2 inches. Not everybody loves a 2-inch style, but usually we love a 1-inch. It's kind of that universal appeal style. This is a hoop. I know you've been seeing them all throughout the last few weeks. Every day we're bringing hoops out because they're very popular this time of year. Great for gifting, great for wearing, great for treating yourself, great for getting something you know you're going to wear through all the celebrations of the season, but beyond, because it's really, you can't go wrong with diamonds. This to me is the most, it's just, we're going to another level here. Truly another level in hoops. So I love hoops. I wear hoops every day. I'm obsessed with hoops. Always have been. Since the day my ears got pierced, well, as soon as those little starters came out, I was wearing hoops. I love them. I think they're really just, they are iconic. They're timeless. But let's face it, this is a huge upgrade for a hoop. We usually bring what is really lush and lavish, or those inside-out styles. We love them. They're beautiful. They give you diamonds. But some of you know that the inside-out styles get really kind of large sometimes to really appreciate the beauty of putting diamonds on the outside and then the inside of the back. So what we've done here is really give you a ton of presence where nobody's even looking about the inside because they're so wide from the front. They're giving you such an incredible presence of diamonds from the get-go, just from what you see straight on, that you have the most beautiful heavy, they're not heavy like uncomfortable, but I'm talking about a lot of gold. We have longer hoops that don't require this much gold because these are so wide and so dense, and they actually have a great thickness to them. So we're gonna show you here what they look like from all the angles, but it's item number 1118023. It's been a long time since we've seen these on the air. So even if you watch a lot, you probably have been without these, and maybe this is the hoop you've been waiting for because it is a mix of the round brilliance and the princess cuts together. So the center row running right down the middle vertically in your hoop, I know horizontally here, but vertically when they're on, the center row are princess cuts. They are recessed below, so there's a textural element because all the diamonds are sitting at slightly different elevations on the earring, and the outer rows are the rounds. So it goes round, princess, round. Think of it like this beautiful striped effect, but solid diamonds up front. And they are just under an inch. So let me show you here. We'll pop one on the hand here so you can see the length. And then wait till you see from the side profile, that's what I'm talking about with a lot of gold. This is not a wiry, thin, barely there in the gold weight. Look at how thick and solid and mirror finish they are. It's also, I'll point out, it's reversible if you want to. If you want to hide your 2 carats in diamonds, you can put them on backwards and wear them like that and have a solid mirror finish gold. But let's show you the measurement, and then most importantly, you're going to see them on. It is, there they are. Sure enough, they are, I'm talking about just, it may actually be between 7/8 and 1 inch. I mean, really, I think it would be actually from that angle, Tony, probably more proper to just call it 1 inch. Truth be told, you'll see them on. They've got this great design. Now, this is a hinge at the bottom. Notice how smooth the hinge is. You barely can detect it. But then all you do is give it a little bit. I don't know if these have ever been open. You just give it a little bit of a, again, you pull them apart. And then there's a little locking mechanism inside. So when you push it, click it, closed. That's it. Push, click, you're done. That's it. One step. Push it till you hear it click. That's when you know they're secure. I'm going to try that one on. And they are mighty, mighty fine. They are stunning, extraordinary, high-end. You know what the difference is? We do another hoop in 202s, actually, in the inside out, but you know what the difference is? Those have really small individual diamonds. These are not small individual diamonds. These are big individual diamonds, because remember, they're all up front. You're getting all the payoff. Every bit of the diamonds you pay for is right up front where everybody sees them first. And they're so wide that I always find that a hoop that's wider in stature gives you a little more wow factor. I mean, certainly, right? You can see it there. It just has such a presence to it, but you can see how full piercing coverage there, because this is, by the way, a straight post, which I admire and appreciate, because I know that curved posts can be a little more difficult to kind of fit and you know, fit into your piercing. So a straight post makes it really simple and easy. You see how they give you piercing coverage as well. I think this is an everyday style if you are definitely, if you're adept at wearing diamonds, if you wear diamonds on the daily, if you're not afraid from wearing high quality diamonds every single day, and you're not afraid of a hoop, there's your everyday style. Iconic forever and ever and ever, and you will love them. And they're giving you such a high intense, of course, brilliance, VS all. They're giving you that beautiful white bright. I mean, we can show that off in white gold, right? They're showing that off. If there was any brown or yellow to the diamonds, you would see them. And we're going to make this an amazing value. Do you know these used to sell? And you see the old item number. If it's a 111, it was made years ago, right? Because we're well into the 112s, almost into 113 item numbers now. So take a look at them close up. I just want you to see them on. Then I'll also show them to you from far, far away, like the across the room shot as well, because I want you to see that they don't disappear. They have presence no matter how far away you are. And they actually used to sell for $59.99 way back in the day. This is what you call a holiday special. We are actually offering all 3 gold colors. I'm not sure if you're going to want to go straight from that white gold. There's just something about when you have the channel set, because the middle princess cuts are channel set right down the center. And then you've got the prong set for the round brilliance. There's something about seeing all those white diamonds in white gold. And again, you're showing that off. Now they'll look just as white and bright in yellow gold, but that's the earring. So you can see what they look like from a distance away. They are powerful, they are impressive, but they're not heavy. I'm telling you, the earrings I came in with tonight are the inside out style. They're much heavier. They're the kinds I'm literally in the parking lot, not even in the car yet, taking them off because they're heavier earrings, right? Because that's what you do. Sometimes that's the double-edged sword. When you like big earrings or you like big diamonds or you like a lot of diamond weight, sometimes they can be on the heavier side. This is really just, again, well-made, beautifully constructed so that they're giving you a lot of power and presence, but they're definitely not giving you that pull or that uncomfortable level that sometimes a bigger diamond earring requires. Let's make it easy. Let's make it affordable. You're going to love them. You're going to live in them, but this is a step up in quality because of the princess cuts you have there. And we are going to make this oh so affordable right here and now. And again, the side profile, that is part of the beauty of that earring is seeing that much mirror finished gold, which you know when you get a lot of gold surface, it picks up the light and reflects beautifully. They're not even $59.99. That's the old price. How can we take the diamond and gold world we live in today and make it better? That's what I'm about to do. A better price tag. And you're not even paying $5,000. $49.99, no, they're not going to be $39. That's usually where our bigger diamond carat weights go. We have a number of hoops that are $39.99 for those bigger diamond carat weights like what you're getting here. It's 2 carats. Remember, we broke it down. The princess cuts are massive because there's only 1 row of those, yet you're getting more diamond weight in the princess cuts. So that means they're bigger. They're the really big stones. As a matter of fact, we could probably count. You got maybe about 20, maybe 25 diamonds there. Maybe it wouldn't be, I don't think it'd be an odd number. We can check it out. I'll count them for you so we can get the exact. But it looks like you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 11 or 12 individual diamonds. So let's just say there's 12 per earring. So think about it. That would mean that each one of those princess cuts alone is over 4 points. That's what I'm talking about. They're big stones. And we're going to make this better than $3,000 and not even $29.99. It's a huge upgrade. This is the hoop that kind of takes all the rest and really does just bring it to a next level. We got a lot of great stones. We got a lot of great diamond hoops, but this is the only one that we do, besides the little huggies with the princess cuts. This is the only one that's going to give you that big carat weight in princess cuts, and we're not doing $29.99 either. Huge value. Do you know they've never been reduced this low? That's because of the upgrade in the diamond weight, the gold weight that is so powerful. These have about 4 times the gold that all of our other hoops, including, by the way, the 2 carats that I do in the 1.5. Also the 4 carat 10s and the 2-inch. Those have a lesser gold weight than this does because they're so wide, because they're so impressive. And they're not going to be even $2,500. You have definitely got to try these because you'll love them. And take it from a hoop gal who wears them every single day. I've designed way back in the day before TVON existed. I was designing my own hoops for my own collection that I still wear to this day. And even then, it was more costly to make than what we're doing right now to you. And we're going to make them under $2,000. Already 2 pairs are gone. I'll make them $19.99 just like that. And this is not one you want to wait on. That's for sure. Another pair. So most everybody's taking the white gold, it sounds like so far. Great chance to pick it up here. And $19.99 for exactly 2 carats. But remember, it's the upgrade in the individual sizes you're getting and the upgrade in that gold weight. It is high style, high sophistication level. in that particular hoop. So we're thrilled to bring them, and last call if you'd like them, because I would not want to wait and then have to see them next time around for $59.99. And some of you go, oh, wait a minute, didn't I see those late December for under $2,000? Well, this is a one-time deal. So big holiday season sale price is going on right there at $19.99. Okay, coming up, bottom of the hour is here almost. We've got the Diaspore to show you. It's the Trillion. Can't wait. Beautiful color and color change all together. So that's a really important piece we'll see. Also, if you would like the 575 Blue Wing, I've shown this a couple of times, with the only mounting that has the double halo of baguettes. That one's here, and that one's 112-6971. I'll try it on my hand here so you can see the size from a distance away. It's our 5 carat 75 stone, looking larger, in part because this great big double halo gives it that length and that width overall. And it's going to be our 575 with 237 in diamond weight. So one of the bigger mountings we do, and one of the bigger mountings we have, and a one only. And for those of you that love baguettes, well, here's how you go. So 112-6971 is the number. We'll move on from the hoops. Still have those going out, and you're able to get those if you'd like them. But here we go with the 575. This one stays in white gold. Designer 14 karat gold mounting here. And then you got the 237. There's just one round brilliant top and bottom. We'll point that out when it's up close. But this is that museum reserve where you can see those really intense reds coming through. And also one of the largest diamond weights in all of the rings that we create is right here. So definitely deserving. That doesn't happen by accident. We'll bring it on up close, show you there. There's that round. So just again to fill in, because you see what they did. They gave the double halos have a marquise shape to them. The cushion cut is more rectangular. So there was just a little bit of a gap when all was said and done. So they added the round brilliant diamonds to give it that north-south completion, really, just to kind of fill it in and bring it diamonds as far as the eye can see. And what an extraordinary example of a piece of jewelry that is. And we'll blow it out. It's one only. Stays in the white. We just need to know your ring size, and that's it. We're doing that for free and then shipping it to your door for free. And look at the great inside under gallery that it features. Almost looks like, could it be an initial? Could be, I think, if you have the initial H. It looks like an H to me on the inside in the under gallery. So that's going to be a good one. And all we got to do is bring this price down. $12,999. Forget about that. We'll make it a lot better right now and send it on out. One of those, you know, not a gigantic stone, but certainly a very large cocktail style ring. And we'll just blow it out. You don't like $12,999? Neither do I, especially when we're still celebrating part 2 of our 6-year anniversary of Blue Wing Block D here. And what a pleasure and privilege it's been to bring it to you. We're going to make it only $3,999. First caller on that one. So done in this spectacular mounting. I have 14 and 15 and 16 karat pieces that don't have this much diamond weight. So this is the way where maybe you don't want a gigantic stone, but you really, really like a lot of diamonds. This is a rare combination to see. Usually it's the bigger stones that get the 2 carat plus diamond weights, or not even. That's what's nice about this one. You're not having to buy that 20 carat Tanzanite like we had in the pendant earlier. Remember when we brought the 30 carat? In the Tanzanite round pendant, here it is. That was the 30 carater. That had diamond weight of about 4 carats. This one, again, really important, because the Tanzanite, when they get into 30 carats, they become a little bit cost prohibitive for most, right? Here's where you get that 575. Makes it very, very affordable at $39.99. Okay, it's Diaspore time. Promise the bottom of the hour. Here we go. So we're going to do that now. I know this is when I just cannot stop staring at this ring. It's absolutely one of the best we have, and we bring some really gorgeous Diaspores. The first thing I would say is that sometimes if you've seen this stone elsewhere, and you're just thinking, yeah, I know that stone, I've heard about that, and sometimes it's got those trade names that it falls under, and everyone's got their different name for it. Well, we just go on the gemological name. You're probably thinking, yeah, you know, usually when I see Diaspores, it doesn't really have a lot of great sparkle to it. It doesn't have a lot of great clarity to it. It doesn't even usually have a lot of great color. They can be very brown. Isn't this a refreshing moment to see what, again, because this is TVON, we're only interested in bringing the best. That's all we show. That's all we're interested in bringing out. That's all we're going to share with you on the air, is the best of the best. Here is our big time Diaspore. This is one source in the world mined out. So Turkey was the source. There's a different source for, yes, quote unquote Diaspores, but they're a totally different gem in the sense that they're pink color and they don't have color change. This is a beautiful, rich combination of, it's really kind of shifts at the moment between goldens and green colors. And then the best part is it's a color change stone. So if you're to change your light source, it goes to a pinky purple color. It's amazing. Take a look at it. And we've got a good size here. It's a carat 72 on the trillion, which is a super rare cut to get. So we're thrilled to have that. Powerful, I think. I think that always to see those trillion cuts, they're very powerful. And that's really impressive. And here we are, 112-6964 is your item number. It's a trillion, it's a 172, it's 69 points in diamonds. That is a double halo as well. With a little bit of split shank, just reaching up towards it, and now we've got to get to the value of a lifetime. So come on in, and we'll help you do it, and we'll make sure this is really, really affordable. And I love seeing it just right here rotating, just in those brief moments it goes side to side. You're seeing the beautiful color. And I'm going to tell you something, that trillion cut, it's not just an example of, okay, the stone's really, really powerful here. The stone's really good. It is. But the trillion is going to show you things that other cuts of this gem in the same exact quality will not show. That is a fact, because the trillion, think about it, when you see a trillion diamond, if you've ever seen one, if you see a trillion Tanzanite, how powerful they are, because they give you a fire like a round wood, but it's even more, again, it's all core, it's got that core center, and then it just kind of gives you that firework effect from beyond, and having equal sides that you have here is really lovely, and it's got to go less than, I think we're feeling less than $29.99, right? Absolutely. Yellow gold really matches, I think, the golden hues here. So that's a pretty combination, but white gold or rose gold are offered as well. And our 172 is coming on down, making it really easy. If you don't have the stone, you deserve to get one. You owe it to yourself to get one. Maybe not if it's $3,000, but if I give you a value you cannot refuse, then it becomes more of a wow. We're going to do that now. White gold, yellow, rose gold. Let me try it on. It's a simple ring in the sense that it's going to be that classic double halo. It's not oversized. It's a great way to try this stone because, again, very more unlikely to be included. A lot of cloudy, hazy material out there. Not this stone. And it's not even $29.99. Let's blow it out right now. First caller gets it. Call early because I just want you to know that that's a rare one-source stone. We know of Tanzanites and other one-source stones out there like Mahenge, but Mahenge is still a little confusing because there's other spinels, right? So we're all reluctant to call Mahenge a one-source because it's just that color that comes from one place. Tanzanite's a true one-source stone. This one is really, again, as far as color change material at Diaspore, it's a true one-source stone. So rare as can be. And I don't think we're loving $29.99, even though that's a value. We'll make it a lot better for you right now. Under $1,000 to sell it. I just want it to go, and I'll make it $9.99 right now. First caller gets it. That's it. Super, super, super affordable price tag just to send it on out because no matter what everyone's calling it, because everyone's got their own trade name for it. Some people call it Czarite, and some people call it Turkisite, and some people call it Zoltanite. It's been named different things through the years, but yet the gem societies of the world have not all decided or determined or really thought of one great name for it, because that's the same thing that happened with Tanzanite. It was just a little easier with Tanzanite because it's blue zoisite. We gave it the trade name of Tanzanite to honor the one and only source it comes from. This is a little different, but again, Turkish Diaspore, color changing variety, $9.99 if you like it. I think it's one of the prettiest stones I've seen in Diaspora. They can be very unattractive when you see lesser quality. They can look just like brown dirt, like the color of just brown. They're just really, they can be lacking some pizzazz. When you start to get these nuances of like these golden green, kind of champagne tones together, it's almost like iridescent in a way because when you're already able to see some of the reds coming through, as this one is showing right here, it does almost shimmer, right? There's a shimmery quality, kind of like I would liken it to what we see in those unheated Tanzanites when you have blues and greens and purples and sometimes pinks and aquas coming together through. That's what's happening here. And for $9.99, it'll be yours, and it's still here if you'd like to get it. So that's an important piece. We have another couple of Tanzanites. I do have a yellow diamond. We have to get to the big white diamond special here, which are those really big rings that we like to bring. And then if anybody would like a gigantic blue zircon museum piece, I've got a huge 1192. We got to show this to you. This is the ultimate turquoise color in a zircon. That is huge. I cannot believe we have a 12-karat zircon here. And then big Tanzanite pendants. I think the best value we have in our entire bluing assortment comes down to our 1936. Yeah, it is. Let me pop it in for a look here. Big Tanzanite pendant, huge oval. Let's show it real quick. I know we showed you the 29 karat earlier in the round. Look at this. ultimate color. Who's got the Diaspore? We're verifying on that one. Let's see who's got it. And then we're going to show you that pendant because it is the best value we have here in all my blue wings left. And it happens to be just shy of 20 carats in a pendant. And that blue zircon coming your way. Oh, is that good? And then gents rings, we have Cashmere Sapphire. I cannot believe I have a certified cashmere. Tells us it's cashmere from the GIA. Look at that color. Great purpley, pinky, thank you. So here we go, lots and lots to get to. And then maybe the ideal pink imperial. Also is for the guys. Look at this pink imperial. The mix of pink and orange together, and then in this mirrored-like finish, so it just reflects. It makes the stone look like it's 20 carats, and it's actually a 210, so amazing. All right, let's go on. We're going to move on to this Tanzanite pendant because there's just, when it breaks down to value, and you'll see it plain as day here, it's all about this oval. 1125690 is our Blue Wing Black D Museum Reserve, just shy of 20 carats in the oval. And check it out, classic setting. Halo design in diamonds. Great basket work. We didn't want to take away by adding a lot of busy work behind it because we like to show off, again, Tanzanite's a clean stone. It doesn't struggle with inclusions like a lot of stones do. It's clean. 1125690. It's going to be our 18 karat gold setting. It has a 19 karat 36 stone, huge. Then you get in 85-point diamond weight. That's what it's going to take to go all the way around in the pave, and then also included are the diamonds in the bail. And this is just straight down to give you a rock bottom. I know it's a bigger stone, so it's not going to be $5, right? It's a 20 karat stone almost. It's a Blue Wing Museum Reserve. It's only with us. We're in final days of it. You've got a $24,999 price tag ordinarily. It's right on my back. For years, I've had the opportunity to show this here and there on the air for $25,000. The problem is, as much as we can all go, ooh, not everybody has $25,000 to spend on one piece. Isn't this the bonus where we can make it affordable? This is why, again, anniversary show. This is more than just about commemorating the time we've had it. It's about giving you the value of a lifetime if you need one, or if you're looking to finalize your collection. It's on the hand because I want to show you the size. It's, after all, a big piece. So let's show you the length, give you a look at it on the neckline, and then more importantly, get you the value of a lifetime that's going to get it out the door when it is a full, look at that, 1.25 inches plus some. Let's call it 1.25 inches, including the bail. And then all the red flashes you get. I'm going to take it on over the neckline right here, show you what it looks like. This is actually a more true to life representation of the neon because it's just a little darker where I'm holding it. It is nowhere near $24,999 tonight. Get ready for the deal on Blue Wing in a big size at an incredible value. Here we go. Back up close to show you what this is all about. And get ready because we had some big pendants yesterday that went and we had fights over them. It was the problem where one person requested it, went out to someone else, then it went out again. Then it was one of those things where not everybody ended up getting one who wanted one in just about 24 hours ago. So this is an important moment to take advantage of it, and we're going to make it better than $24,999. It's under $10,000 here tonight. It's also going to be better than even $99.99 on a 20 karat, and we even upgraded the gold. 18K on a pendant, that is rare. Diamond weight, almost a carat, getting close. And now we're going to make sure that it stays in the white gold. Here's what I'm going to do. Do we need to make it even better than $9,000? I'll do it. Not going to be $89,000. We're going even lower. And what did we see last night? We had a beautiful piece, $8,500. I mean, we saw pieces going out the door in these big sizes left and right, but they weren't this big. Remember the 1780? Priced right about this section here? Well, guess what? This is a bigger stone. Not even $89,000 or $8,500. It's not $84.99. This is the one to get. I've done the math. We're going to do the math again once we get down to the lowest because I'm still not there. We're going to make it $79.99 only, which, by the way, if we ignore the gold, which is all 18K, and ignore the diamonds, that is $413 a carat. Nowhere in the world is that going to be done. That's $413 a carat to get you almost 20 carats of Blue Wing Museum Reserve. Now that's the way we celebrate an anniversary right there. So that will be for one caller. Now I do have a smaller pendant. So do not fear. I have the 15, whoa, this isn't much smaller, 15 karat. Oh, this is going to be good. Now, maybe this one is a little too big for daily wear. The next one I have is going to be about the stone and going to be a little bit more minimal on the diamonds, which maybe, because I think a lot of us can handle a bigger stone weight because we have more real estate on the neckline. So what if you need more minimal diamonds to make it everyday wearable? Here it is in the door knocker style bail meets pendant, 112.6977. Okay, so we've now seen a great value in the 20 karat. If that's just too large or still a little out of budget, let's make it easier on 112.6977. This is what we didn't get to show as many pendants last night. We were mostly focused on rings and earrings, so wanted to make a point to have some pendant options tonight when I know that, you know, this is a 15 karat 22, I believe. So let's get you a great look at this one. Yes, it is 1522. And it's going to be 11 points in diamonds. Like I said, we kept that purposely a little more simple for you. We didn't really want to take away from the stone and its quality. Now you can see this is a movable bail. That's just going to basically give the option to turn your bail. So if you want it to be gold or diamonds, you have that choice by spinning it around. But when you put your chain right through it, it keeps that position. So wherever you decide to have, whichever side of the bail you want facing outright is what's going to be happening throughout as you wear it. So keep that in mind. It stays stationary once you run your chain right through it. $17,999. Why won't that work? We just priced a 19 karat for better. So the 19 karat is here if you'd like it. We're going to get you a very similar carat weight here in a cushion cut, really showing off some very dynamic reds. You have some super bright reds coming through, given that it is, once again, still that same allotted museum reserve. It's not going to be, I'm going to put this up on the auction block real quick. Actually, better yet, let's just price it. There's a $9,500 auction open on this one. Let's take it even lower because still, when you have one value that got brought down, remember we did the 19 karat here for $79.99. Again, I understand that might still be out of budget, so let's make this better and come on over and take a look at it, because what we're going to do is make this just one flat price tag that's going to go ahead and achieve what we want to do for per carat pricing to make this the best possible. And I'm going to make it even better. You know what? If that 19 karat is still here, that was down to what, $413 a carat? Don't think I can top it? I'm going to top it right now. You are officially getting the best opportunity per carat on a museum reserve here left in our inventory. That's it. It's not 95. That's not going to do it. If I do $413 a carat on a 1522, that is the per carat we just saw on the 19 karat, that would be $62.85 and 86 cents. Let's go even lower to break every record we've ever done. 6 years running, I don't know, guys, if, and I'm just on average, in 6 years, if I'm here with you 5 or 6 times a week, as I have been for the last 6 years, that's a lot of shows. There hasn't been a show that I haven't had a Blue Wing Block D in 6 years with you. There has not been a broadcast, not a 3-hour show that I've done that didn't have one of these. It's a lot of Blue Wing Block Ds that have gone out the door. I've never had a museum reserve to this price tag per carat. Now, granted, the museum reserves have only been here for a shorter amount of time, just more recently, because that's what came out after all the other Blue Wings were already sold. So that's when the Blue Wing museum reserves came out to play, and $62.85, 86 is not your price. We're going to go lower than $6,000, get it to be a nice round number, $5,999. That is it. And you realize what that means. On that per carat level, we're now at, this is really happening, $394. And watch this on the hand. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Actually, oh, you're going to love it. The way it moves among this door knocker style. And again, just that really doesn't flip or turn, but you can see those diamonds facing upright and outright if you want them to. Otherwise, you flip it around. But I think those diamonds really worthy of being right up front and center. Here's the length of the pendant. So it's going to be a 1 1/8 inch or so. So just a little over an inch, but not quite to 1 1/4 inches. Let's take it onto the neckline too. We have absolutely said, let's forego the auction open to $9,500, make it more affordable. Here's your gorgeous saturated red, flashing, amazing. And this is just because I'm using the bigger tweezers. That'll sit right evenly at the top of that semicircle. So see that? Right at the top center of the semicircle is where that sits. And then you've got that great movement to it $5,999. Amazing. We'll show it right back here up close. So those are two of my pendants. Now that's the third pendant we've shown tonight, and they're all still here. So maybe it's just not a pendant crowd tonight. That's okay. Just know that we needed to have some of our pendants here after a whole great array of rings and earrings last night and today so far. So two great pieces. Do you want the oval or do you want the cushion cut? The oval, $79.99. It's right here. There's the 19 karat 26 oval. Or do you want to get the 1522 right there for $59.99? Those are the pendants. Now, I also showed you the 29 karat earlier. That's still hanging out as well. So you let us know what you're thinking, but that is our best value. So certainly if you're looking for a better price tag than that on Blue Wing Museum Reserves, unfortunately, I hate to spoil the surprise, but there is nothing at a better per carat price than what we have done right there on your screen. So huge value. Let's get to our diamond special, because these are the three icons in diamonds that don't get to come back. And I'll tell you right now, I tried these on my hand earlier, and you're probably thinking, what on earth? I'm normally seeing colored stones, so what does it mean that they're going to bring a three-ring assortment of different jewelry items that only have just diamonds? Take a look at these on the hand, and then we'll set them up so you can see them up close. These are basically, and I hate this term, illusion set, because illusion almost implies like there's something that it's not. Let's just break it down. These are all huge white diamond rings. But we used really, really, really big round brilliants here individually to make the look of a really large solitaire. Because this looks like a round that's sitting in a bridge. This looks like a pair with a halo and a triple row band. This looks like, and hello, oh gosh, I hope we didn't, did we just, okay, well, okay, that's never happened. But look at that, that's an oval. So that looks like an oval there, and that's gonna have the really big stones as well. So that ends up looking like one single stone, one round stone, and a pear shape. Let's show them up close, see what you think here of what we have as far as choices go. Two of the three are gonna be over 2 carats in diamonds in total. And then you have, yes, the beautiful oval. That's one of my faves, but honestly, I'm just thinking this round is gonna be such a big carat weight, and where, yes, it's that bridge style that we've seen even tonight with the Tanzanite. Now you've got three big choices here: pear shape, oval, round. This is why we're showing them tonight. It is December 20th. So this means, it is the 19th rather, but it's almost the 20th. So it's the 19th. I almost panicked, everybody going, oh my gosh, what is she doing? There's even less time than I think to get ready and prepare for Wednesday. Here we are where we've got three different options, and as we're at the end of the year in 2024, a lot of these iconic diamond designs have to be remanufactured, and with that, they have to be adhering to today's gold and diamond pricing. I do not want you paying $6,000 or $7,000 per carat for diamonds that you can buy tonight for less through this show. That would be, it's a nightmare. That happens to me. I'm a shopper. I love shopping. It's like, honestly, it's sad and it's a sickness and it's an addiction, but hey, there are worse things. I love shopping, but the thing that I cannot stand is when I see something for one price and then it goes up in price later. And I understand as a woman of the world that that's sometimes what has to happen, right? We've all been dealing with that in seemingly every category of our lives for a long time now. Jewelry also is going through that. Gold is going crazy. Diamonds have been going crazy. Diamonds are always on the upswing. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to give you one last shot at these rings at their old price, their old gold price. Like back when we started manufacturing them, which was, the early part of when I was a baby host here, which was 8 years ago. That's a long time ago. And for those of you that go, so what's the big deal? So she leaving the price the same it was. Think about where gold and diamonds were 8 years ago. What were you doing back then in 2016? What were you up to? What were you buying? What were you shopping for? Was it diamonds? Do you have anything you can recall spending any money on that was jewelry related and fine jewelry that was in gold and diamonds 8 years ago? And where that was then versus where it is today, when these are already the best of the best in VS Diamonds. Take a look. We've got three choices for you. Let me walk you through the carat weights because that's super important here. It's a 187 on the pear. The pear shape is the smallest carat weight overall. That is 187, but I want you to get what you love, but get ready because they go up from there. Then we go to the 2 carat 01, which is the pear shape over here. Okay, so the oval has 187, the pear shape has 201, the round, it's why I put it front and center. The round overall in the bridge setting is going to be 215 in diamonds. All VS white diamonds, and you can see the center core of each ring has massive round brilliance right here, right there, and right there. That setting where they set close together, where there's no gap, where there's no space between them, where you can't tell where one diamond ends and the other begins. That's what I mean by using that word that I despise, illusion setting. Illusion setting usually means that there's a big chunk of gold and there's a little diamond speck in between it. And then they'll do some diamond cutting on the gold to make it look like it's a big diamond. That's not what these are. These are big diamonds. They just give the look overall like you're wearing a 25 karat solitaire, which I have intimate knowledge of what 25 karat solitaires go for. It's a lot of money. You better have millions and millions of dollars. And not everybody does. And then if you have millions and millions of dollars, you're still not getting that great a quality because the stone is so big. You might have to go to an SI or an I1 or an I2. And then it's not the brilliance you want. This is everything because there's still VS and there's still white bright, and you get a choice of shape. And if you love diamonds like I do and you wear those every day, you might want to get more than one because there's such different personalities to each ring. But the quality is tried and true through and through. But here's the problem. In 2025, which is all of a couple weeks away, not even, like think of it, 2 weeks from today, it's already January 2nd. That's frightening, but that's when also the prices are going to go up. So instead of paying the $49.99 they should be, they're going to be higher than that. Based on, now retail's $25,000 a carat for VS diamonds, meaning each of those rings should be over 50 grand. We're not going to go there. We're not retail. We're going to beat retail. Heck, we're still going to beat wholesale. But if you don't want to go through the trouble of dealing with a wholesaler and buying your diamonds loose and then buying your gold separately and then having someone you're paying good money to set it all for you, this is the way to do it. It's finished. It's ready to go. It's in your favorite gold color. They can all be done in yellow. So if you are not a white gold lover, that's okay too. They look equally as stunning in yellow or rose. So go with whatever gold color you wear the most of, and you're going to love it. But it's not going to be $49.99 a ring. This is holiday giving and truly gifting at its best. And I don't mean you have to give it to anyone. I mean, you're getting this for yourself. It's our gift from us to you. It's our last call at this price tag. It's going a much, much better value than even $49.99. Come on in. We've already got now. Tell me what everyone's thinking because I'm loving the round. We'll show them to you on the hand. They look like big old solitaire diamonds at first glance, but even more sparkle because even a 1 carat or even one individual round brilliant, no matter the size, is not going to sparkle like that. Each and every round brilliant diamond has 58 facets. There are multiple of those rounds put together. That's the round. We'll call that the round choice. That's the biggest diamond weight, 215. It's the most gold weight as well. So that's the way a lot of you are going to go. It's also our most limited. They're not 49. Don't worry a thing about it. Here's the oval. That's going to be the 187 carat weight. The only one that's under 2 carats, but look at that. Looking spectacular. Big diamonds that are right centered up in that oval. Then a halo and 1 row on the sides. This is going to be that only one that's got that, if you like that solitaire look with the single row down the sides, that's the way to go. If you want the ultimate, look at this, looks like a true diamond solitaire with a halo. The pear shape, which has 201 in diamonds. Take a look at that. It's also a wider band. There are 3 rows on the sides. White, yellow, or rose. They're not $49.99. These are the ultimate diamond rings. Pick and choose your favorite. I think it'd be a great wedding set alternative. If you want to wear one as a wedding ring, left-hand ring finger, go for it. I think they make ideal right-hand ring fingers, like, oh, those style rings that you wear. We're busy on the phone lines. That is because you guys know. You've seen them maybe you haven't. This is the ultimate way. When most of you tune in going, I love their colored stones, but do you have anything that's all diamonds? Here it is. The best of the best in what we do in straight up white diamond designer jewelry, and designer they are. And you know how much you spend for great designer jewelry out there. It is not cheap. They are not going to be $49.99. We already have, I don't know what shape everyone's getting, but I'm hearing a lot of discussion about the round. That makes sense to me, $215 in diamonds in the round overall. Plus it's that bridge style we love here in general, so you know that's going to be popular. They're not going to be $49, $39, even this incredible price, which I know would see them all go out the door at $29.99. They're even better. Okay, you've got an oval. The oval shape, we've got an oval gone. I've got very limited quantities of each, so operators, if you'll be so kind to let me know which shape or which style you're getting. We're just calling it pear, round, oval, but you know, that's the easiest way to set it up here. But remember, 187 over here, 215, and 201 over here. So you get to decide and choose your gold color and your sizing, and the shipping is all free. Yay for no extra charge based on what you see on the screen. If you live anywhere outside the state of California, you don't even pay tax. So I would say that that's a way to save not hundreds, thousands of dollars saved. Thousands. You're saving thousands off of what you would get anything like this comparably for. And you know what? They're not even going to be $29.99, $2,500, $24.99 for those of you that have been introduced recently to VS Diamonds and say, I'm not going back. Here's how you get the biggest array of VS Diamonds in one ring at one teeny tiny price that is truly magnificent. I think these are the coolest diamond rings. I've had the pleasure of showing these for 8 years. 8 years. Never seen a price as good as this one, because you know what I'll do? I'll take it even lower. Let's go. Let's take it even lower. How many of you have purchased now? I feel bad. If you have one and love one and you already paid $22.99 for your choice, well, you got a great value. But it's the end of the year, season of giving, and I'm making sure our final quantity, let's just sell them all out. Let's sell them all out. If we make them anew in the new year, fine. That's when we can see that new price tag. But for now, we're just going to take them to an incredibly low price, get them all gone, and you don't even have to pay $24.99 or that old price of $22.99 that made them so popular then. It is going to be the crazy lowest price. Come on in. I want you to get one. And this is going to turn into a top of the hour special here, which is good, because most people don't even join us till the 7 o'clock hour, because you know how that goes. Will, which one are you thinking about? Talk to me, Will. Just talk to me. You're here now in studio. So you want the round? I had a feeling everybody I'm hearing on the phone lines wants the round. Tim, which one are you thinking about? You want the oval? You want the round? You want the round? You want the round? You want the oval? All right, let's go to it. Not even 20. Guys, we could sell them out right now at this price. You know it. Which one? Round? I love it. Just let me know. Hold on. They're going lower. Do not sell any yet. I have literally 6 rings gone just like that. This is going to be the most popular idea of the entire show. And honestly, if you don't get one, you're just not into diamonds, and that's okay too. That's okay. But if you love diamonds, you owe it to yourself to get one of these rings at least. Try one, you will love it. If you've never experienced diamonds of this quality and caliber before, I warn you, you will not want to ever go back to any other diamond quality ever again. It is addicting. Once you experience, and I'll tell you this too, because it happens over and over and over, once you experience this diamond quality, even if you're putting it up against your old diamonds, you may feel like you need to pass those down and upgrade your diamonds to VS, because it is just truly, there's nothing else like it. There's a reason people willingly spend $25,000 a carat for the good stuff like this is, all over designer retail and couture level jewelry, because it's worth it. And yet, now you have the key to success. Now you have the best shopping experience. You don't have to spend $25,000 a carat. You're not even spending $22.99 for the whole ring. Right now, that's about, think about it, because these are 2 carats plus for the most part. 215 is the really popular round. You're paying right around $1,000 a carat for the diamonds, which is a commercial grade price, and you're paying like $100 for the gold and the labor. And that is not going to be your price. And if you are waiting, come on in. It's the top of the hour. I wanted this moment to welcome everybody in who's just turning us on, going, uh-oh, they started 2 hours ago. That's right, that new schedule. Well, this is the deal of the entire show. So you're here at the right time. We're glad you are. And they're not even $22.99. This is your choice. You might want to get more than one, truly. They're not $22. Operators, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go crazy low. We're crazy busy on the phone lines. Of course, you cannot. That's the thing. As I always say, the good stuff goes. You know a value when you see one. You're the savviest, smartest shoppers in the world. You are. You know it. They're not 22. They're not 21. They're not $2,000 a ring. And this is why, if you cannot decide, because you really like the round and the bridge, but then you really like the look of the oval, go ahead and get them both. Hey, if you get them at home and you only find you like one better, then send the other one back. You can do that too. No problem. But I don't want you to miss this moment, this opportunity, the savings, the sale price, the holiday special that I've got right now for you. Because it's not $2,099. I'll try them all on. Remember, this is the largest one here. That's the 215. They're all the same price. Might as well go there. That's the 215 diamond weight in the bridge. Then we have the 2 carat 01, which is the pear shape right on over here. That's the 201 carat weight. And then we have the oval, which is gorgeous and very popular. That's the 187 in diamond weight, white, yellow, rose, in your size, shipped to your door for free, no tax outside of California, and not even $2,000 a ring. What has happened? We are giving away diamonds. VS diamonds in solid gold are being given away right here, right now. Tell a friend or not. Just show up to that party with your new ring going, look at me, and say, and they're all going to think, did she go out and buy that $50,000 couture level ring? I think she did. They don't need to know your secret, but if you want to share it, here we are. and not even $2,000 for any one of those choices. And you know what? I got news. I am so thrilled to do this. They're not even $1,999. Welcome into the deal of a lifetime in diamonds. This is more than just the deal of the day. We bring you diamonds every day, but very rarely do we bring you all diamonds like this. And we know this is iconic. And this is why you're here. And this is when you know you can't pass up a value. You get on the phone lines before they're sold out. I will tell you, our round is by far the most popular. And you can see why. 215 in diamonds, the bridge set up in gold. That's really 3 rings in one. And it's not 19. Hold on. We're not stopping there. I don't even know if we're going to have enough to go around. I do not know. We just have somebody right now that's taking the oval in the round. They're taking 2. They cannot decide. They're going to get one of each. Well, you might want to get all 3 with where I'm going, because they're not even $1,999. If you were already thinking, I got to get one of those, now you make it a priority. You run, don't walk, run to the phones. I cannot tell you how busy we are. I have 11 people already backed up in queue. That's in addition to the phones that are literally already lit in our phone bank, live in person with an operator. This is not a time, if you're waiting on hold, don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. We want you to get one. I know they're going to sell out eventually. I've got a little bit of quantity on each one, so you have to tell us what shape, what style do you like, what gold color, and then what ring size. Okay? Which ring, which gold color, which ring size. Then ship to your doorstep for free. This is the ultimate try me moment for our new shoppers, for our diamond lovers, for our folks that have thought about this for years because you've seen it, but you've never seen this price tag and you're going, I got to get it now. Before the price goes up, yes, you do. Treat yourself, ladies. This is the time to do it. Take a look. They're not even $19.99 a piece. Operators, I'll still need a count, please. A count on which one you're getting. I will need to know. I have to keep track. I have to keep track here. You have to tell me every one you get, because if you don't, it's my neck on the line. They're not even $19.99. We're going lower. This is it, cannot miss it. What about 1950, 1949? What about 1899? We'll go even lower. I want you to have them. I'm so excited about this deal. And remember, 215 in the middle, 2 carat 01 with the pear shape, and 187 with the oval. You know what? Make them $1,888 while they last. And I don't even know if they're going to last a minute or so, but we're going to find out. Operators, tell me. Jess, you still want the oval? Okay, so oval over there. Oh, you got a pear shape and a round and an oval, one of each. Love. Okay, so she's already had one of each. Jason, are you still sticking with the oval or the round? The oval? Okay. Round. Okay, round. Okay, because I really got to keep track of the rounds. Is that the one you want, Will? Round?
Rhonda from Texas, taking the round.
I love it. Did you call her Rounda? Is it Rhonda, but you called her Rounda because she's getting the round? Now you got me saying it. Rhonda in Texas is getting the round. Which one for you, Tim? Round. Okay, sounds good. Joyce, what about you? Tell me you're getting one. You are not even on the phones when we have backed up calls, so you put your phone on DND. Wait a minute, that's not right. She's like, I need a break. You've been making me answer too many calls today. I'm sorry, I have. I know. Okay, so we've got a few seconds left. Let me try them all on individually so you can see it. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some fun here. Oh yeah, let's go with the round because that's our most popular, and it's with the most popular. I started with the most, but guess what? It's limited now. Yeah. Thank you, pear shape. All right, that's our first pair, no, our second pear shape rather. Let's try the round first. So Tony, this is going to be item number 2423. These all start with 111 because we're going with the old item numbers. Going with the old item numbers to keep the cost down. Because if we made, again, you heard what I said, we make those in the year 2025, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? The price is going to go up, and this is our lowest, so you might as well take it now. 215 in the round. It's set like a round. Again, these are huge round brilliants. There's a halo around them. They look like one big round solitaire, and they're set in a bridge style, so you still get these 4 rows of rounds set there on the sides. Holy smokes, that's good. So that's the round. I want you to see each one individually. Then I'm going to show you the next most popular is the oval, and that's going to be item number 111, 1173. That'll be 187 in diamonds. This does look the most like a solitaire. Now why? Because, well, it's got this big look, and then it's got the single you have around. All right, operators, keep letting me know, guys. I got to keep track. Even though I'm trying them on, I still need to keep track. We're very busy on these phone lines. Look at that. There's the oval design. That has the one, now still huge diamonds on the sides, but it's the one that looks most solitaire-esque because it's got the single row in diamonds down the band. So that's also white, yellow, rose. We're showing you the beauty of them in white gold. They look great in any gold color. I do recommend the white or the yellow most highly, though. That's our 187. 187 total weight. Let's also switch it out for the pair, which is 111 1174. On the pear-shaped version, which is here, which is the one that I think looks most like, if you like a distinctive halo, this looks like a solitaire in a halo most of all, because it's got that little separation. You have your big round brilliants here. Now remember, these, we're calling them based on the shape of the ring. They're all made up of round brilliants. There's not a stone cut other than a round brilliant in any one of the three. Here's where you get the pear shape made up of the round brilliants. There's that little gap intentionally done to look like that floating halo design we're seeing all over the diamond designer world. And then you have a triple, count them, triple row on the side. So it's a much wider band supporting this pear-shaped look, 1888. So that's the 201. Remember, the largest diamond weight, largest gold weight is in the round bridge style in the center. That is your 215. So $1,888. Tim, what have I missed while I've been chatting? How many? Okay, pear-shaped. And then Jess, what about you? What's yours that you're getting back there? I want to stay updated my quantity so I can let everyone know where we stand. Jason, your next one is a round? Are you getting another round? Okay, so round. This is the amazing value of the show, of the night. Oh my goodness, don't miss out. I'm keeping track. We're very limited in the round. The round is the most popular. Thank goodness we started with the most quantity there, but it is the most limited right now. The round is the biggest carat weight. It is the most gold weight. It is the beautiful bridge that we know we love. It's an instant. I'll never forget when we first introduced the bridge. It became an instant classic. It's now one of our most popular mountings because it is that style that's so unique and requires, by the way, much more labor than any of the others to make that bridge and to do diamonds that run underneath like it does, as you'll see here. It requires so much labor to do this. And remember, we expect these to be $5,000, $6,000, or $7,000 when they're made in the new year, because that's just not because we're going to just profit more because we should. No, that's not what we're about. That's not our philosophy. It's because the gold and the diamonds cost so much more than when these were built. Remember, these have been around as long as I have here at TVON. We've established this network for many, many years running now. We built this network, and this network's built on the foundation of quality. It's built on a foundation of, well, trust, integrity, you know, all those important things. But the quality is what is paramount. The quality is so, so important, and that is what leads. And then we find a way to still bring you that quality you love and obsess over, that we do too, and still find a way to bring you values just like what you're seeing right now, which are nowhere else. And I mean nowhere else. Yes, Jess? Oh, the beautiful oval. That is the 1936 it was, and it was item number 5690. Just make sure they're okay with white gold. Thank you so much. Our big, big Tanzanite oval pendant is spoken for. I am going to show you zircon. We have to give this a last call because I've now got, we're down to our last one in the round. We have one left in the oval, and we have two left in the pear shape, and that's that. So gold color is really up to you here, but it's $1,888. We may have to give this a very final 60-second clock, and then we'll be on our way. Thank you so much. And again, glad you're with us for our last hour. Remember, we started at 5 Pacific time. It is the new schedule, just for those of you who have been busy this holiday season and have yet to hear about our new schedule that brings you 5 to 8. It's actually not just the weeknights, actually. I keep forgetting we actually have weekend shows as well now in the evening. I'm with you in the mornings as usual. And then we have weekend shows. So we are here 7 days a week, 5 to 8 Pacific time, of course. We're in the Pacific Coast, so we talk about Pacific time. But that's 8 to 11 for our East Coasters there. So keep that in mind every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well. And then we still have our incredible morning shows, which are 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. And so, yes, a double dose on the weekends on Saturdays and Sundays of the jewelry you love. So last call on this diamond wheel. Spectacular. One more time, 215 on the round. Just choose round if you want to go with that bridge style. 2 carats 01 would be on the pear shape, which is right over here. And then this is the 187 in the oval. Ovals are really hot right now in diamonds in general. So that's a great way to go if you just want to try something that, I love these as right-hand rings. Love that look. Love that idea. That's the way to go. Okay, 1888. I'm digging that value, and that is one for the ages right there. We are breaking all kinds of VS Diamond records on a wheel like that one. Plus, I still have one more Tanzanite I have to show you. We had the Asher find its home. We just had the oval pendant. Reminder, we still have the cushion cut. I do have this cushion square ring still to come, but I want to show you the zircon. The zircon is so magnificent. All right, we ready to move on? Last call on our diamond rings. Check with your operators and see what's left on the oval the pair. I'm almost tempted to just give this a brief moment, just zoomed on in. I got to zoom in anyway, so let's just show you here what this 215 diamond ring's all about. There's your up close. Check that out. Like I said, that's when diamonds are meticulously set. Tim, go ahead. It is. Great question. You know what? True to size on all of them. Yes, true to size, including the round in the bridge. So go true to size. You can see it tapers. It doesn't taper down to nothing, but it tapers down enough where you can stay true to size. On your favorite there, and congratulations again. Get them tonight. Unless you're made of money. I don't care how much money you have. No one wants to spend more than they have to, right? Like, it's not about what you have. Nobody wants to spend more than they have to. Take advantage of this crazy low price tonight before the prices have to go up. And again, just a matter of what, you know, diamonds, we can only lose money on jewelry so long, right? To sustain a business, you know? It's one of those things where we're not going to profit a lot, but, you know, we have to kind of somewhat come into this modern era of diamond and gold pricing. Because 8 years ago, 2016 had very different price tags than what we see today on diamonds and gold. And so that is key. Hey, shout out to Tammy. Tammy, if you're out there going, where's my emerald? I have it ready to show you. So just say the word Tammy if you want to see that gent's emerald that you wanted to see last night. She called us after the show and said, could Lolo put that up? So whenever you're ready, we've got it here waiting for you. I still have the big round. Oh, and might as well just give the same little nice little close-up treatment to the pear shape as well. Here really quickly, 111-1174 is right here. So I know Will's talking right now about the pear shape, so might as well give that a little love so you can really see the details. This one in particular, it's got some mill grain to it as well. That's still bringing you over 2 carats. That's the 201. Again, all 3 styles are available in all 3 gold colors and available in an array of sizes. And also something about sizing. We don't just say pick a size 5 to 10. We can do half sizes, quarter sizes, 3/4 sizes. We know not everybody's a size 6 or size 9 even. So sometimes you need a little more, again, specific. We do specific sizing for you, like you would do if you were paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars at your local jeweler. And then let's give a little love to the oval shape, which is going to be the 187. It's 111-1173. It is right here. There's the oval. That's going to be the 187, and white, yellow, rose gold. Been very popular. I think we're down to our last one there, and we got to be very, very close to sell out now on that round in the bridge for $1,888. There is not another diamond value out there, and take it from me, who's not just in the world of TV. I mean, obviously, if you're going to be in the jewelry world, you got to pay attention to what everybody's doing. And I spend a lot of time more in. I'm not as interested as much as I love walking the streets of Rodeo Drive and shopping. I don't really, as far as giving you guys great analysis on where things are really at in this world, I don't think we need to even really compare. We obviously are going to beat retail. Retail is retail for a reason, right? Not a lot of people are, you know, got the funds to shop retail every day for fine jewelry. So what I'm more concerned with is I spend a lot of time here in downtown LA in our wholesale jewelry district. I spent time there when I was a literal child. I was hanging out there with my mom, who was just not in the business at all. She was just a jewelry lover from day one. So I've spent a lot of time in the wholesale world for a long, long time, and yet there's no way to compare with these prices even if you're putting it together yourself. Those of you that are in the trade know that. There's a lot of you who are watching that are in the trade. You're in the business. I can't tell you how many of the dealers and the designers and the jewelers of the world sit at home and watch this show and all think the same thing. Marvel at the amazing, amazing values we have. It really is something special. So 1888, I get that question a lot. How do you guys do what you do on diamonds? And it really is nothing short of amazing. Let's get to our blue zircon and check on see what's available in all those 3 really incredible diamond rings. And then here we go. Well, this one needs a little quick polish. 112-4364 is your item number here. And this is a very important large blue zircon. That is something special, isn't it? 1192. Oh, that's very nice. And it's going to be a really, really important value too. Gotta make sure it goes. Let me know what you're thinking about before we go, because we're only down to 45 minutes left in the show. And then we are signed off until tomorrow night. Don't forget Friday nights. Friday night Club TVON party. Guess what? It's on TV. All across the country. Wherever you're watching us now, you can watch us tomorrow night. Yes. All at the same time. I started the presentation, Margaret, doing that. I'll do it again, gladly. All 3 at once, gladly. You tell Margaret I'll never be happier than I am at this moment. showing you, I don't even know how to arrange them properly. I've got one on the pinky, that doesn't seem right. I might have to move it on over. Let me stagger them this way, because it's just too large for the pinky, right? Nobody's wearing them as a pinky ring, I don't think. Here they are. So, and again, let me know if she wants to see one on any particular finger of the hand, but there's our 215 round. Margaret said show them all together. And then let me actually show this one over here, maybe bring them a little closer together. Those are just, and keep in mind, I have a smaller ring finger size, but a larger hand. I certainly have longer fingers. So, you know, if they're looking like large rings on me, I can make any ring look small. But if those are looking large, get ready. They're impactful rings. They have a lot of presence. They have a lot of size to them. You know, it's really that very, very impressive look you're getting, whether she wants the oval, the round, or the parrot. And Jess, is this your requester for the ruby ring? For Pam? Oh, which one? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Pam wants to see the ruby. So actually, we're going to put that blue zircon aside for just a moment. And we got a quick request here from last night, 112-4457. One of the prettier bypass styles in ruby. There's 204 in your ruby ovals, and oh, is it pretty, because it's such an unusual way to do rubies. I was pointing that out last night. Usually a ruby is just a solitaire, and that's great. This is two that are worthy of being solitaires. Certainly they're a carat plus, but then you've got them set in this bypass design with the curb link style with the diamonds right beside them, and look how clean and bright those rubies are. Matched. Not actually the easiest thing in the world to do, especially when they have that high clarity. And that's a very, very unusual characteristic for a ruby to have. So here they are, both Burma, 7 points in diamonds, stays in the yellow gold. You can see it's a curb link. So that's the band. So the band has a little more interest than what you would even expect. You've got that really special curb link style. This is called a bypass. They're not actually meeting in the middle. So there's that little gap, but it's not adjustable. We're still going to size it for you to whatever size you need. We've got to look at it here on the hand. Notice how the rubies are still going to glow even from a further distance away. Like you see there, I did bring it way down from that $39.99 price tag. And why wouldn't it be? It's only $2,000 for a 1 carat ruby. They're $20,000 wholesale per carat. 20,000 there, 20,000 there, plus gold and diamonds and labor. Ooh, that could easily be a $30,000 ring that you craft on your own. Instead, it's going to be $1,399, one of our top buys in ruby, because honestly, if you just split that ring in half and said, here's your ring, and just linked that band together, had the one center ruby at a carat 02, fine. $13.99 is an incredible value. To get double that in a bypass design and something with a little more personality than a basic band is really important. And that's $1,399. Incredible. Let's take a look at it up close one more time. Very important piece. Very. So Pam, that's one that we showed last night. Let us know if you like that one, and we will make that yours. Again, yellow gold, and if anybody else would like it too, it's certainly yours for the taking. And then we'll go ahead and revisit that blue zircon pear shape. And don't forget, we did show the big Tanzanite today, the 2926, which needs a home. The round stone with that really just, well, biggest diamond weight we have with a Tanzanite. So one more little flash here. If you missed this in hour number 1, I got excited, put it up real early in the show. Take a look at that 29 carat. That's the 2926 with that huge 86 point center. Yeah. Yes, I can. 575, I'm going to show again. That's the one with the double halo and the baguettes. Yes, just a reminder, that one's down to under $20,000. And then we're going to go back. Let me go grab that Tanzanite real quick. That was the 575. We got it right here. Who's this for, Jess? Okay, 112-6971 coming up. And then Pam, that's for you or anybody else who would like it. Here is one we had earlier tonight. It's the 575 blue wing. It's a cushion cut, traditional cushion cut, so that more rectangular design. And then you also have the really important double halo, check that out, with the big diamonds. We just popped in a round brilliant top and bottom. And then I know we need to zoom back, but I'm going to try this on the hand, because that 237 in diamonds, remarkable. Very rarely do we see that kind of carat weight. I know we're already thinking about this one. This is a request from earlier, so we're just recapping it for you. It was on for a full presentation. It's no longer. Yikes. what was this, $17,999? Then I brought it right down to $79.99. Now it's less. And here's what it looks like. Those red flashes are prominent here. This stone is given the reds. And great taste if you love. We just had a bunch of big diamond rings with 2 carats. Here's more diamond weight in accents. I just almost hesitate to even use that word accents. That is so cool, isn't it? And all of this happening for only $3,999. It's a one only though. That one's sold. Okay, congratulations. We're gonna go back up close to our zircon. I haven't quite completed my thought there on that one because we had a number of requests. Thank you for all those. It is getting that time of night where we're going through everything, we're selling everything through, so make sure you get on the phone line so we can get in your request and make sure it's still here and then grab it before someone else does. Here is, and thank you, I think that was it Ivania? Is that right, or? Zivana. Hope I'm getting that right. Thank you. All right, so here we go. 112-4364, and don't forget about the ruby bypass ring that's here. And here we go with our 1192 colossal blue zircon. Loving it. And don't forget, I think the only pendant we have left in our Tanzanite was the 1522. The 19 karat is spoken for, and a lot of our, I think all of our rings now are spoken for. Yes, indeed. So we still have another one that I haven't shown you yet. Plus we had 2 Alexandrites earlier, 1 certified by GIA. So pretty cool options throughout this evening, but let's get to the zircon. I'm gonna blow this out like I like to do. We gotta make this the value of a lifetime. Then I do have another Tanzanite we haven't presented in full yet, so you've got one more chance at a 6 carat coming your way, but this is the blue zircon, about as magnificent as they get. 1.5 carats in diamonds. Look at the inside and the finishing. Yes, Jess. Let me check. That one. I always like to double check. They say it's a 6 1/4, but I've got to tell you, it felt a lot bigger than that. Let me see if I have a mandrel. There it is. Yes, we do. It's a 6 1/2. It is a 6 1/2. All right. Maybe my finger's shrinking. I don't know. That is such a pretty piece. Oh, congratulations. All right, so that's the inside of the zircon. I'm going to try that on 2 now. So you can see that. Let's bring it forth here. There you go. Big, wide pave, shoulders to the ring. Love that. Here's your blue zircon, pure color. It's that electric blue, mined out, one source ever in Cambodia, but it's gone. And this is going to be about to be gone too, because it's not even $99.99 any longer. End of the year discounts in full swing is happening. Check that out. And we can even change the gold on this one too. You want to have yellow gold or rose gold instead, that is yours to choose. No extra charge for that. Let's take it way down. Not even 88, 77, 69.99. I can make it better than that. Right here, right now, we are going to be on our way. And again, only 35 minutes. Yikes. I feel like we're just getting going. This is the one to own. Make it $4,999, please, and we will send that one to its new home. That's a beauty, and don't forget about those diamonds. That diamond, spectacular. That trio of options you had, honestly, I don't know. And here I've been doing this 2.5 decades. It's just, diamonds are just the foundation of everything we do, and yet when do you get a diamond value like that? I say it because we're in final call, last call quantity. I wouldn't wait till the end of the night to take advantage of those diamonds for $18.88 because we're selling them through. Make sure you get those before they're gone. It'd be way too important to miss out on those diamond deals. Jason, did you just pick up another diamond ring? Oh, good. Fantastic. See, they're still going out. The diamond pieces are still, it's why our lines are locked up. We can't even get anyone through on the zircon. We got diamond deals, the 215 and the 201 and the 187 still going out. And very little left in the show. I did have an Imperial. I had a great, actually we didn't even present the Imperial. I have to show you the Imperial. We had a gorgeous opal ring for $9.99 earlier. Let me flash it. The Mandarin garnet and the bow design is here. I'm just looking at a few of our pieces from early on because a lot of people don't know yet that we start at 5. So again, this is when most people are tuned in, ready to go. Here's the opal I had earlier to start the show. Just want to remind you it's a platinum piece, 112-6065. Just to recap here, platinum. Well, how about those colors? And you're wondering what kind of laser light show is she putting on the inside of the band? That's the opal. How is that even possible? Here's a play of color phenomenal stone with every color of the rainbow, and yet there are intensities of colors that look like fire opal straight up through the inside of the band. That's the stone. Light is penetrating the stone. It's going all the way through. It's reflecting as these bright orangey red sunset colors on the inside of that platinum band. Where do you ever see, I mean, it really is, it's like, we call the phenomena play of color. It's just like magic. You know what I just picked up on too that I didn't notice earlier, or at least I didn't point out to you, is that there's a satin finishing on the split shank. Do you see that? It's split into 3, but then the 2 outside rows of that split are done in a satin finish to platinum, and then the middle section is mirror finished, and then the rest of the band also mirror finished. Look at that opal, $9.99, your price tag on a huge 3 carat, 55 Australian. Love that one. That's a good one. Okay, so top of the hour is already come and gone. We're in the last half hour of the show or so, and we are going to get to one more Tanzanite before we go. I do have men's rings if anybody wants them. We got a Cashmere Sapphire, certified by GIA, yet it's really, 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 I'm going to say it, dirt cheap for what that is. And then I have the most incredible Imperial Topaz. And for those of you looking for a large, I don't know, Jess, did you, did you know who got that 19 karat? I want to thank them. It was right in the middle of that diamond deal. Sandra, thank you. And just for the record, I have a 20 karat 96 Tanzanite ring. So we already saw the 19 karat pendant go out. I just want to show this because there is a 21 karat almost. It's a 2096 with orange diamonds on the side. So that is the largest one I have in a ring. So keep that in mind. If you want the opal, got to grab it for $9.99. Only one there. And I think that's it. All right, so let's move on to the last Tanzanite of the day, at least the one I haven't shown you. The cushion cut square. Oh, this is good. Welcome in. Last half hour is here. We're so glad to have you with us tonight. Happy, happy Thursday. Glad you're with us. And here, look at what's coming up. So there's already been every ring I've shown you gone in the Tanzanite. Every one of them. We're continuing a celebration of what really kicked off last night. But knowing this is the busy holiday time of the year and holiday season in full swing and being a Wednesday night, and given the fact that we didn't get a chance to tell you much about the fact that we were celebrating the anniversary officially was last night, but we had a few other pieces that I just didn't have enough time to show you in our 3 hours last night. So we've been showing them today and we've been seeing them out the door. So wonderful to have you here to take advantage of pieces that are not reruns, pieces you did not get to see last night, that are part of a markdown to honor, to commemorate, to celebrate the 6-year anniversary, 6 years and a day now of having Blue Wing Block D exclusively here at TVON. Couldn't be more thrilled about it. Let's take a look at this fabulous ring. I'm going to move that aside. We're going to bring out the 6 carat cushion cut square. Lots of diamonds to go around this. Oh yeah, this gives you a feeling and a theme of a round, but in a little bit more rare even in that square cushion cut. So we're going to zoom back just a tad here. Another museum reserve for you to feast your eyes on, and our port wheel has gone awry. So let's get that reel set up here, and there's that cushion. Very soft corner to it, so it's even got a more rounded side to it. It's item number 1127027, but we really upgraded here. We went to an 18 karat gold mounting, so isn't that nice? Went to an 18 karat solid. You've got a 6 karat even on the Tanzanite, which it keeps striking me as much larger than that, just visually. And then also, by the way, Will, were you still getting a diamond ring over there too? I had oh, wonderful. Oh, good. Was that Pam by any chance or someone else? Pam was our requester, which is why he was like looking at me like, ooh, she's psychic. Yeah, that was our requester. Thanks, Pam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's do this. We've got also a diamond weight, quite lofty in the diamond weight here, 108 diamond weight. So we're loving this one. The luxury is here. The luxury is what it's all about. Now, we're going to take a look at it on the hand. I do want to point out first there are diamonds. To keep it really simple on the sides, we'll put in those big diamonds down either side, and then look at how they wrap right into an amazing halo, really reflecting the carat and also the shape of this stone. I say we blow it out. What do you think? We have to. We have to. I have everything on set. I even showed you the 29 karat earlier in the pendant. By the way, it's still here. I have the 21 karat that I flashed in the ring. We're going to show that. But those are not necessarily what everybody's looking for and needs. So if you want more 6 karat, which tends to be one of the more popularly requested wearable sizes, you go here. Come on, wheel. Come on. Stay with me. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm looking at $99.99. Makes sense. Museum reserve, that size. That's what they always do. Yes. Oh, good. The opal's gone. Thank you so much. Oval and platinum. Oval, opal, platinum gone. Here we are with our 6 karat, and get ready for the markdown of a lifetime. Anniversary celebration price tag. Loving that. And we're going to take it all the way on down. And I mean way, way low. Way low. kind of sounds like an opal, doesn't it? You've heard the way low opal smith. Anyway, we're talking different way low. This is way low. That's what we're doing. Under $5,000. Oh, it's going low, all right. And let's take a look at it on the hand so you can see what it's all about. In white, yellow, or rose, yes, please. I'm just going to make this the match. Listen, I've had great per carat prices all night. So I know where we need to take this to match up the value. Obviously, this is a really cool upgrade in the mounting because you're getting that 75% pure gold with the 18K. You're getting the 1 carat 08 diamond weight here. So obviously, we're really upgrading this. So it might be irresponsible to just simply talk about per carat on the Tanzy. But the truth is, it's one of our best mountings. It's an all-around value for that reason. And we're not even asking $49 or $39.99. Better yet, even better value as we are already in our last half hour. Don't forget, we'll have more jewelry to rock your world tomorrow night for our Friday. So you're all invited to join us. Be here with us so you can make sure you're a part of that one because we got a lot of great pieces as well. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm thinking, we're still a little high in the per carat. What if we take it a whole bunch lower and send it flying out of here? And remember, this is not too late. If this one's speaking to you on any level, go for it. But we're not even asking $29.99. It's really taking these severe, dramatic discounts to make the deal done. And this is a huge upgrade in the mounting. So remember, this is for somebody who really also prioritizes not just the quality of your stone, but you really want to have that superior diamond and gold mounting. This is it. And it's not even close to 29. You know what? We're going to make this an easy deal. First caller takes it. And then there's an emerald cut of a very similar size. Just so you know, there's an emerald cut. It's a 6.5 carat if you want to go an emerald cut. They're very, very elegant as well. This is a square cushion. Really a nice way to take that carat weight, make it wearable, balance that on in the hand. It's a great way to go. All the way around. Take a look at it. It's not $29. Not even $28.99. Let's go $2,888. Crazy eights yet again. We've seen some crazy eights tonight. We saw our diamond wheel at $18.88. Now we're going $28.88 on this 6 carater in your choice of gold color. Take advantage of that. Also, men's emerald, men's cashmere, men's imperial. That's what we've got. Also, the Alexandrites we had earlier in the first hour. Probably need to recap those. 2 great 1 carat plus Alexandrites, 1 certified. Yes. You got it. Are you talking about the ruby bypass ring? Sure. I think it's sold, but maybe, who knows? Maybe it's the person who bought it that wants to see it again. Who knows? We'll show it again. And it was yellow gold only. Here you go. There's the ruby. I mean, really, again, 2 carats 04 total, 204. You have 204 in the rubies, simple diamond weight, 2 diamonds beside each ruby. And then this is what we call a bypass design, when they don't meet in the middle, but they wrap and they kind of meet in the center, and they create that center line. Do you want to see it on the hand again? There's that curb link. 4 curb links on each side. So that's what you're going to see, which just to me makes it so much more interesting than if you just do solid, solid gold band that's pretty basic. That makes it so much more interesting. And by the way, this was a piece we had up a couple minutes ago. It was 1124457, and it's $13.99. I still can't get over, as someone who's been around the loose gemstone world as well for a long time, you don't get a carat 02 and a carat 02 together in the same ring for under $1,400. That's a really, really, really big value on rubies, just a non-traditional style. Whereas usually they're in very traditional setups, classic solitaires, solitaires with a halo, things like that. This is just such a really kind of innovative way to set. It's got a little more style to it, right? A little more designer element to it. The curb link is hot, and very rarely do you see that built into a ring. It's usually in bracelets and necklaces only. So that ruby ring is fantastic. Thank you for letting me show that again. Yeah. Oh, good. Thank you so much. And that is the 6 carat we're looking at now. So we can go back to 112-7027 if you want to get the 18 carat solid gold 108 diamond weight. And you know what else needs to find a home? The big Tanzanite 2926 carater. That needs to go. That needs to find a home. Yes, it does. I just cannot get over this men's ring. I got to show it to you. What is a cashmere? Because this time of year we think cashmere and we think about sweaters that are very expensive. We think about, oh yeah, and that do we want the 2-ply that costs $1,400, and then it's Cucinelli, so no, it's $8,500 for a sweater. Okay, that's just, to me, bonkers. But here we are. This is cashmere as in the mine, not C-A-S-H, but K-A-S-H-M-I-R-E. Cashmere, M-I-R rather. I'm thinking this. I've got the cert. Oh, that was like my 4th grade Orange County Fair spelling bee moment there, where I misspelled Disneyland because I was so nervous standing on a stage in front of people. And that was probably the seminal moment that launched my, it was right then and there I decided I've got to get over this fear of public speaking. And because I was forced to be in the spelling bee. And yes, it didn't go all so well because I was frightened of being on stage speaking in front of people. Now I'm over it. But take a look, there it is. That's the big cashmere in photograph. I know it looks better in person, right? But I want to show you the cert because it's coming with it. The seal of approval from GIA. A little statement here which is so important about cashmere. Where is that? Why is it important? Well, it's mine that's been closed for over 100 years. That's why it's important. Border of Pakistan today is where you would locate what used to be the mine. This is our carat 20. Here's your 5.3 by 6.7 dimension of the cushion, rather, which is good. It points that out because I would have thought it was an oval looking at the stone just because the prongs are covering the corner there. Natural corundum, look at this. No indications of heating. That is a very big deal. So this is the GIA cert that's coming with, and the fact that they're actually, you saw even on my last GIA cert I had earlier tonight, it didn't have a statement of origin. This does, which is really, really important, especially when it's sapphire, because most of our great sapphires today come from Ceylon, and they are great sapphires. But it means something even more important to get this rare, hasn't been mined in 100 years cashmere. So that's the important documentation that's coming with your stone and ring. It is traditionally a gent style, but ladies can wear it as well. It's 1122804, and it is incredibly affordable for any ring we have here with the cashmere, let alone a gent's ring that has a lot of gold weight. And thank you on the 6 carat. It sounds like that tansy is gone. So now we are ready to just find our last call on the show. And let's remind you also that this is our unheated stone. Yay. It's, you saw it on the documentation there from GIA, who's the world authority when it comes to a cert. I mean, it's the only one I really, really trust when it comes to diamond certs, but also in sapphires, they're important. This is a 120. So that's what the cert stated. It's going to back it up. This is a 120 stone, but then it's also a 40-point diamond weight around it. You're going to choose your gold color. So if you'd rather there'd be a really luxe richness with the yellow gold, I wouldn't mind seeing that. This cashmere, and yes, the cashmere produce different colors. Sometimes they're blue, which is more of a traditional color. This is definitely more of an exotic. It's not blue. It has a little bit of a mix of jewel tones. So you're talking about purple at the core, a little bit of red, which, let's face it, if it was purely red, it would be ruby, right? We know that red sapphires, there really is no such thing. It's red sapphires are rubies. They get their own category because they're the top tier of the family or the species, right? But when you get cashmere, this is really, really top notch because it's got those jewel tones of pink and purple and some blue at the same time. So it's bringing all those colors together. Take a look at it. Carat 20. Unheated, you saw that GIA cert to go with it. It's supposed to be, I mean, minimum $69.99. We'll do better. I've got a irreplaceable stone. When it's from that origin, you don't see them priced or available at all anymore, let alone priced well like we're going to do. Here's your inside fully finished under gallery. I'll try it on for you. I cannot believe it. We're giving you the cert. There's no extra cost for that. That's already done. We paid for it. You don't have to. Here it is on the hand. And I would love, honestly, I don't mean to make extra work for us, but honestly, I think the yellow gold would be striking with that stone color. It's not anywhere close to $6,000 or $5,000 or $4,000. This is truly, I don't care what gents ring it is, even if it had a really commonplace stone, a really easy stone, it would never be this price. The fact this is what this is with rarity, carat 20, unheated, and it's nowhere even close to $4,000. We are truly blowing this out. In your choice of golden ring size, and it's not going to be $49 or $39 or, let's take it even lower, $3,500. It is not. You get the cert with it. Take it and love it forever and ever. It will be a prize in your collection. I'll make it $2,999. That's it for our cashmere, one and one alone. And oh, ladies, what a gift that would be for a gentleman in your life too, who maybe is really particular. You know, I find that gents who wear jewelry are really particular about maybe what they wear because maybe they don't have as many pieces, or maybe they just tend to wear one at a time as opposed to some of us gals wear a lot of different, you know, jewelry pieces all at once every day. This is one of those that just is stunning and so, so rare. And look at the color. Look at how lively and clean that stone is. I've been waiting all night to show that to you. I'm really proud of that value at $29.99. What a piece. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. You decide. Obviously, if you choose the white gold, we just got to size it and put it in a box with your name on it. Get it right out to you. Otherwise, change up the gold. We'll have it to you as soon as possible. But that's an incredible piece. GIA cert and everything. Rare to see a GIA cert. We don't have a GIA cert on everything. It's very seldom, and it obviously speaks volumes about the importance of that stone, that before we put it in jewelry, we sent it off to the campus in Carlsbad, California, which is near San Diego, and we had the stone certified, and then it came back to us, and then we decided to create the mounting for it. It just is lavish in every way. I do have, let's just give a look to the 21 karat Tanzanite. Why not? In a ring with orange diamonds. We'll blow this out as well. And then let me know if you have any requests for the end of the night, because we're there and I've shown you everything that. Okay. Okay, let's show the bypass one more time. Is this the gal that got it, or did it not sell, or maybe we'll figure it out. But here's the bypass one more time. The ruby bypass ring right there. Ruby diamonds curb link. And then we'll show it on the hand as well. Just, I'm not sure how they want to see it, but we've shown this extensively. So there it is one more time. Gorgeous clarity. I mean, a lot of people probably just want to see, was she for real? Did she really mean $13.99 on 2 carats of Burma rubies? It happened. So that's the really important 204 there. Take advantage of that one. I got to show you the 21 karat tansy. It's the largest by far we have in a ring. Let's bring it on out. Men's cashmere is here if you'd like it, but probably not for long. We don't wait for pieces to go, but look at this. And it's not just the center. The center is striking, obviously. Biggest Tanzanite Museum Reserve, 1116785. Yes, it's an incredible 2096. So you get a huge stone, just shy of 21 carats. But you're also getting magnificent, collectible, rare as can be, not yellow, orange diamonds instead. 4 of them, pear shapes on each side, matched up. 77 points of natural orange diamonds. How cool is that? And it's time for this one to go. Tapered prongs, little designer element there. A little bit of two-tone, yeah, mostly white gold, but then yellow gold's gonna set the, just the prongage for those orange diamonds gonna be the yellow gold, so they just kind of disappear, you know, just kind of be the, we don't want to take away from the diamond, so we just want the gold to be subtle, right? A subtle nod to matching. What I'm really excited about is this value, obviously, because it's been here long enough. Time for this one to get its home. And here's how we make it happen. If you would like to own this one, I do have to show it on the hand first before we get to the value of a lifetime. It started at $29,999, as many of you know. It's been here a little while. It's our anniversary, part 2, our encore anniversary celebration tonight. So it's not been all blue wings, but everyone I've shown, except for one pendant, has gone. Every single thing gone, except for one pendant that I have. So, you know, check on the 15 karat pendant. Yes. Okay, thank you. This is going to be better than even $30,000, and I'll tell you, where I'm taking it, you have to wonder where the orange diamonds went, because I am pricing this to where I can honestly say, respectfully, we should get more for just the orange diamonds that are in this ring. It's almost as if you're paying a price tag now that gets you the orange diamonds, and it's almost like the 21 karat Tanzanite Museum Reserve is free. And it's set in a lot of 14 karat gold here, and we're going to show it to you. And keep in mind, it's only kind of moving around on me because it's a bit large for me. It's about 2 sizes bigger than what I wear. So this is going to sit perfectly centered on your hand when you put it on. Just get your size. Get your true size on it. It won't wobble, and it won't be top heavy, and it won't swing from side to side like it was on me. I was trying to anchor it. But this is really important, and it's not going to be anywhere near even half this price at $15,000. And what do you pay for a 21 karat that's not even available anywhere else? What do you pay for a 21 karat that's mediocre quality? This is the ultimate high level. It's not 14, it's not 13, it's not 12, it's not $11,000. It's a giveaway is what it is. And truly what we just spend. Orange diamonds, and what a match too. The colors work really well together, don't they? But it's not 11. And it's not even $10,000. We're blowing it out truly for $99.99 tonight. The only other Tanzanite we have besides the 15 karat in the pendant is the 29-26 round in the pendant as well. That is here. I got a cool diamond ring to show you. It's awfully affordable. For a platinum and all diamond ring, we did have those 1888 diamond rings, which you can check on availability. See if, oh, I have a conch pearl in rose gold tonight. It's a pendant actually, so we'll show that real quick. Let me do that really quickly. Here's the diamond ring. If you were admiring those 1888, but maybe you want something a little smaller, here it is, but still really lovely. It's all those big diamonds put together in the middle that look like one gigantic princess cut, but it's actually multiple princess cuts put together in a shared prong design. It's item number 1125942, 21 karat Tanzanite, verifying now. Here we go with the one and only diamond ring. It's in platinum, has a 52-point diamond weight overall. You've got the, right there you can see, the princess cuts in the center lined up, and then also the round brilliants that are going to create this swirling effect meeting up side by side. A little bit of milgreen there as well, and it is one only, and I got a new price tag on this one. It is less than $1,000 to get a nice size in platinum too. Always nice when you see big, heavy, chunky platinum rings like this for under $1,000. Like that ever happens. We're going less than $999 or $899. We'll make it $888. First caller on that one, and then we'll show it on the hand here quickly. But look at that split design on the sides, almost creating a figure eight. So pretty, I think even prettier when you see it on the hand here. I'll just try it on as a pinky ring at the moment so you can see it there. Of course, we're going to size that for you to whatever you need, but how pretty is that? And that actually looks pretty chic there. If it's not too wide for what you like to wear as a pinky ring, might work there, but really cool diamonds, a mix of princess cuts and rounds, $888 on that one. In platinum, it does have to stay in the platinum, but we'll get you taken care of on the sizing for you. So that's a really good one of a kind there. You can see those, when those princess cuts come right up to eye level, they do that. They give you that mirror-like reflective flash in addition to the incredible brilliance you get internally with the stone. Shall we flash the hoop earrings that we had here earlier in diamonds? Because now I think that we've seen the diamond rings of epic value. Let's bring out the 2 karat diamond earrings that were also here earlier, just in case you missed them. These are the wider hoops we do. Oval shape, 1-inch drop, not the inside out, because who needs diamonds on the inside when you bring 3 rows in diamonds right up front. Princess cuts and rounds together. And we've got a hinge at the base there, snap bar closure, so it's really secure. And it's going to be, just a brief recap, 1118023. This would be the 2 carats exactly. We break it down. 101 in the princess cuts, 99 points in the rounds. And that's in a hoop earring. Oval shape, very sophisticated, very high-end, very elegant, I think, is an oval shape. Then you get the triple row style up front. And this is going to be down to, just a reminder, $19.99 if you love those. And I know those are, they were very popular earlier tonight, but I think that now once we've seen the 1888 diamond rings we had, how many of you might want to pair up for well under $4,000, you could pair up your favorite diamond ring with those earrings and be really set for really just top-notch high-end diamonds. I think you're set and good to go. That's a very, very important look. Also had 2 Alexandrites earlier. So let me show those, one of which was a GIA certified Alexandrite. So let me show you, because we had 2 1 carats. So we'll just go ahead and sell everything through the show, because we only have about 10 minutes from right now left in the broadcast. So let me show you what you may have missed. There were 2 incredible Alexandrites, a choice of whether it was this 1 carat that you have here. This is the 1 carat even. That had the 118 in diamonds. That's one option, not certified. We also had the really ornate mounting here. This is the elongated oval that's going to be actually a bit darker, a little more saturated. That's a carat 02. That would be an 18 karat gold. That's the one on the right. Actually, it's the opposite way around. It's this one with the cert. That's the 1 carat with the cert, and the 102 without the cert, but it upgrades the gold and the diamond weight, because this is the one that had all the diamonds on the profile and all the way around. So beautiful pave work. Either one, same price, both 1 carat or more. GIA cert for the left, the 1 carat even with the 118. You get a little bit more carat weight, and the 102 on the right with a carat 30 in diamonds. Either way, both under $4,000. They are $39.99 a piece. So wanted to remind you about those as a last call, and then I'll show you something new that you haven't seen tonight. So 2 great options in Alexandrites. Rarely do we see the 1 carat sizes, and when they get that low, under $4,000, when these can be, it's one of the more expensive stones in the world because it's so highly rare. So, and again, it's a color changing chrysoberyl. There's several varieties of the chrysoberyl family. So remember, there's cat's eye chrysoberyl. There's, of course, there's regular standard chrysoberyl, which is kind of a yellow-green color. And then there's the color-changing variety, which are your Alexandrites. Those are the color-changing chrysoberyls that we love so much. And this is where, again, within that range, there's a lot of different degrees of rarity, depending on how much color change you get. These are 100% color change. And you can see certified by GIA on the left. So $39.99, your choice of there. Let's get to our conch pearl, because I know how popular these have been of late, especially when we bring the prices down as we have. I really love, this is an organic stone, of course, coming from the Queen Conch sea snail shell. And I love that this individual stone has a little bit of different coloring to it throughout the same stone. It is a really good size, 1126033. This is in rose gold. Now, it comes with a rose gold chain, so you're set to go there. So I don't think you've got some of the concerns you would. If you were buying a rose gold pendant ordinarily, then you're gonna go out and buy another rose gold chain. You get the whole piece here complete. This is an 87 point, 6033 is the number. It's our 18 karat rose gold, which is explaining why it's so beautiful, rich pinky color. 87 points on the pearl itself, and then 44 points in the diamonds. And that's a very, very pretty style. And do you see how it goes from, I wouldn't say there's any light color, there's none of that really light pink hue, but instead it goes from those really classic true pinks to a little more hot, pinky red. And it's a really interesting, I want to show you the side here, just so you can see that it's got a little bit of the, this is an organic stone, so you see the shape of it. We don't cut and polish these. We don't give it an extra, any enhancement or anything. We don't help these out. This is how it's basically, I don't say mined because it doesn't come from the ground. It's an organic, it comes from the shell, inside the shell. So you see them very, very scarcely throughout the world. They come from the Caribbean. Take a look at that. That's going to be the look from a distance away. And this one is, by some miracle, it's under $5,000. And if you know these stones and their rarity, you are grabbing a phone as quickly as you can, because this markdown is one you want to be a part of. Diamond cut chain, adjustable too. This little bead here is going to slide to make it any length shorter than 18. So you can get really specific on the length adjustment. You can go as short as you'd like. You can use this chain with other things, because yes, that pendant will come off the chain. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. So you can get a better perspective of that size and that color from a little bit of a distance away. And just that rose gold, so pretty with the conch pearl color that you're getting naturally. And we're gonna blow it out for under $2,000. It is $19.99 only tonight. So a big value there at $19.99, and then we'll take it right on back up close so you can see how that looks. That's a special, special piece. It's a specimen of material that you rarely see in fine jewelry establishments anywhere in the world, and we love having it here. And then our last call, I have some yellow diamonds to finish out the show, close us out here, some yellow diamond earrings. And has anybody seen this charm ring? Maybe the coolest designer ring. I've only presented it once. It was on a weekend morning. I think it's time to bring it back out. 1125912. Let me show you this array of sapphires, rubies, and who wants to buy one ring and get two rings? This is it. Here's one way to wear it. If you flip it, because you can see this is like a door knocker style, if you flip it and turn it around, look at that, I just reversed it. And now you can wear it with the sapphire up front or the ruby up front. It's totally an option, and you can change it by a second. And it's 1125912. It's all 18 karat gold as well. It stays in the yellow, designer piece. And this is that movable door knocker, kind of like a charm ring, but it doesn't go anywhere, because once you let gravity play, it just is going to sit where you want it to sit. So let's say you're choosing the sapphire one day, you wear it like that. It's all in how you put it on, because you can flip it here, but gravity's going to naturally extend that charm down. So here's that 18 karat gold. 89 points is the total weight here of, I guess what we did here was we did the blue sapphires at, I actually have, yes, 89 in the blue, 45 points in the ruby, which will flip it around so you can see the one ruby oval, because that's the only ruby in the ring. So we have the one ruby represented at 45 points, and you can kind of play with it, but it's going to sit right there evenly. And then there's also a diamond weight, 82 points in the diamond weight. So a lot of carat weight overall. And, oh, I'm loving this one. Loving the way that I just changed it up in an instant. There's your ruby with diamonds. And then simply flip it around, put it on the other way. It's that simple. Then your sapphire is right up front. Again, it's princess cuts and ovals in the sapphire. There are your princess cuts and more on the sides. I've got the whole designer ring for less than $10,000. It's not $99.99. And again, that's two fabulous ways to wear your corundum family. Ruby and sapphire belong to the same family, but change it up. Do you want your red and blue and white? Can be a little, that's like a super designer way to do a patriotic ring too, isn't it? If you go the other way. But there you can see the close-up. Such meticulous details with the pave band, and then the princess cuts that are bezel, and then also the princess cuts that are channel set down the middle, and then the bezel set oval, or flip it around as I just did, and we show you the ruby. I'll make it $1,999, first caller. That's a one only on our fabulous ruby sapphire diamond ring. Really cool look there, and gotta love the versatility of having a 2-in-1, right? That's always a lot of fun. And then we do have, reminder, there was a Scapolite earlier. That's one of the few pieces we still have left. Jen's Cashmere is here if you'd like it. Last final 3 minutes left on the show. I think we need to end on the 21 karat Tanzanite, but also the 29 karat round in the pendant. Those are two remarkable pieces that are still here for you if you'd like to get those collectible pieces as we celebrate and mark the 6-year anniversary of Blue Wing Block Ds. Or shall we try to fit in these earrings real quick? Yellow diamond earrings here. A drop earring, amazing style. And again, any requests you have or anything you want to check on availability, call us quickly. Let's take a okay, I got to blow these out because we have 2 minutes. It's 112-3157. You're getting an 18 karat two-tone gold earring, drop style, yellow diamonds in the fabulous ovals. Then the white and yellow diamonds go from top to bottom all the way around. I'm going to show you the length here. They're a full inch and they have a lever back. So they're really simple and easy. We're down to 2 minutes left in the show. That's why this has to be a value. I have not had a yellow diamond drop earring in forever. So I really wanted to bring this to you, show you the length. There's your one. Actually, the whole earring is a little bit larger, but the good stuff, diamonds, inch in the drop. I'll pop one on really quickly for you, but they're not even going to be $2,000. It's 98 points in total. There it breaks down. 46 and 14 on the yellow, 38 in the white. Drop earring goes with all the countless yellow diamond rings I've had over the last few years, and we're going to make them better than even $18.88 or $17.99. Gotta run. We have 90 seconds left in the show. Here are what the earrings look like from a distance away. The movement, the drop, the great length that elongates when they are on. They're not even $17.99. They are $17.77. First caller only. So let us know if you like those. It'll wrap up our show. Don't forget, I'm with you tomorrow night at 5 o'clock Pacific time. That is 7 Central and 8 p.m. Eastern. And we will have our big Friday night club TVON holiday edition. Let's go back to the wheel and take another look at these yellow diamond earrings as we have 1 minute left. Yes. Okay, that door knocker style reversible ring is gone. Congratulations. And here are our yellow and white diamond earrings, finished beautifully on the inside as well. Great look there all the way around. So enjoy if you get them. $17.77. And I know so many of you have yellow diamond rings and might need the perfect earring to go right along with it. This is a beautiful way to go. And look at the finishing on the inside. So that's the mark of fine jewelry right there. So again, be sure and join me tomorrow. It's on TV as well. We used to be only online on Friday nights. Now we have returned to Friday nights back on TV. Wherever you're watching us now, that's where you tune in to watch us tomorrow night at 5 o'clock Pacific and 7 Central and 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I can't wait to see you then for our big weekend kickoff. I can't wait. Thank you so much for watching and shopping here tonight. We really appreciate you all. And I'm Lauren Blair. Thank you so much again from all of us at TVON. We wish you a great rest of your night. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll see you then.